So, everyone, welcome back. And I'm going to do this kind of a fun intro. Previously on Tales of Ashion, the Empire of Scarthea, here where you are, is currently in turmoil, brought on by the ensuing civil war from the death of the late Emperor Caldwell. With his only daughter Helen missing, most of the royal houses in the Kabbalah rallied behind one Henrik Brecken, whose father had been killed in the same assassination of the late emperor. This new emperor, a man of little patience and honest brutality, strove to bring the entire empire under his rule, only for it to fracture at the promise that Helen Caldwell was still alive. Those loyal to Helen and her father, calling themselves the Caldwell Loyalists, have struggled for the past 5 years to maintain their fledgling forces, attempting to stave off the oppressive tyranny that has become rampant with Emperor Henrik's rise to power. Despite it all, these freedom fighters have begun to gain momentum, winning larger and larger battles, defending and even defeating forces larger and better equipped, thanks in part to a group of adventuring mercenaries. However, our story here does not center around these larger-than-life heroes, but those still finding their place in this ever-changing empire, the Foo Fighters. Initially grouping together in an effort to eke out a living, they've quickly found themselves at the center of prophecy, foretold heroes that would save the country from unspoken evil, an evil that they glimpsed only briefly while in the town of Kiev. A town saved by them from the gathering storm of an ancient dragon who tasks them with recovering a mysterious crystal orb, thereby preventing the summoning of a devilish horde. This task has taken them across the eastern part of the empire, from the town of Kiev to the city of Terran and onto the city of Doolin. Now, having defeated one of these cultists, the Foo Fighters gather themselves to rest, determining what their next move will be. Should they venture forth, or perhaps spend some of that hard-earned reward money? All right, so you guys are picking up. You guys are at the Broken Arrow Inn. You guys have just woken up first thing in the morning. You guys have taken a long rest. For additional information, just so everybody remembers, it's been a while, you guys had fought he was a Goliath by the name of Lennox, and he had an axe in his hand, and he liked to set gigantic runes in things and throw people around. And you guys snuck into a warehouse and killed him.
Remember that very well.
For taking mounds of treasure.
He also throws buildings on people.
It's almost like he'd like to throw the buildings and the people, the same people.
No comment on that. No comment.
At least he fucked it up when he was trying to throw the people.
People are so much harder to throw than buildings. Who would have thought?
So funny.
I mean, the people dodge, the buildings don't.
Oh, Trinity, for reference here, the big buff man used a scroll of, what was it, Entangle on me?
Yes.
And then had disadvantage trying to pick me up and throw me because I was entangled, which he did to me. And he fucked it up like 3 times in a row. And then he was like, oh, and then he dropped the entanglement.
I never said he was smart.
It's true. It was very strong.
So you guys are in your bedroom essentially, just waking up.
Okay.
Wow, good morning,
Are we
everyone.
all naked in the baths again for a brotherly bath?
Yeah, definitely.
Gonna make another poor sap come talk to us like that.
Wait, is this right? Do I really have that much gold in my
Yeah, we made a
inventory?
shit ton of money because
do.
he had that crystal in the middle of the room that we broke somewhat fast.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
We're rich.
Hey,
Sorry
you guys,
that
you guys want to go to the bank later?
I want to at least blow some cash on goods.
I mean, well, it would perhaps be wise because this chest is getting kind of heavy to carry around.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, I guess it's good you guys got that bag of holding, huh?
Goddamn right. It's
Oh
pretty
my
sick.
god, it's true. We have a bag of holding. Who needs a
Oh.
bank?
Why haven't we been using this the whole time?
So I will let you guys know. You are aware enough that high rarity magic items are still pretty hard to find. You are in what would be equivalent of a major town. There is going to be some trade, so you can certainly go looking for scrolls, rings, magic items. You're not sure what you're going to find given there's a civil war going on, but there's definitely going to be a market for them if you want.
Oh hell yeah!
Ooh. Can I go out into the streets and start asking about a black market?
I mean, you can. I don't know how well it's going to work, but you can try.
Okay, I'm gonna go find the darkest alley I can find with the most uh, peculiar looking people and ask them.
Okay, so you wander down through the inn and you see that it's we'll say it's still early morning because it's middle of I think it's springtime. Let me double check. I should probably know that. It's been a while. I've looked at what time of year it is. Yeah, so it's okay, so it's early spring. So it's still a little chilly out, but not overly so. Um, so yeah, you walk out. The sun is just peeking over the tops of the buildings. You can see the off in the distance where the sun is rising. You can see the water glittering in the bay. But you go looking for the darkest alley you can find. Go ahead and do a perception check to find someplace.
Ooh, perception. That is a 10.
Okay. You actually are like looking around and you see that across the street from the inn, there appears to be what looks to be a dark alley, and there's just some guy kind of looks like he's leaning up against it. He's kind of sitting on the ground with his head on his shoulder. Looks like he has his arm crossed. You're not sure if he's awake or sleeping.
Ah, okay. I approach him um very casually and I ask, you know where I can find some goods?
You walk up. It's not very difficult. You hear him snoring.
Uh I uh I start tickling him.
Okay. Okay. So this man has this big white, scruffy, like homeless beard kind of growing. His top of his head is bald and his wisps of hair coming out. He's got one of those like makeshift caps that are kind of put onto his head to cover part of his
Oh,
ears. His clothes are ragged and falling apart. There's holes in them. And as you start tickling, he goes, leave me alone! Leave me alone!
Oh, wait, kind sir. I just have a question for you.
He kind of looks at you, this like holding his hands up in like this motion to try and ward off evil in front of you. Like, what do you want? Go away! This is
I
my
just
spot.
want to I just want to know. You can go back to sleep after. I just want to know where I can find some special, possibly magical items or potions of sorts.
How the fuck would I know where that shit is? Do I look like I can afford it?
Uh, good point. Uh, do you have any special things on you?
He kind of looks you up and down. Okay. He kind of he seems very like half asleep. Like you say special things and he kind of looks you up and down for a moment and he just seems very confused at what you're asking for.
It's okay. I'm not a town's guard. You can trust me. You won't get in trouble.
Okay, make a persuasion check with advantage.
That is a 16.
Okay. He kind of squints at you, kind of relaxes a little bit, and he rubs his eyes. And as he does, you can see he's just wiping like whatever grime or grease is on his face and hands. He's just smearing it around more than anything else. But he kind of sits himself up a little bit straighter and kind of tucks his legs up to him, and he goes, "Well, my lord, I might have something. What exactly are you looking for?"
Just anything fun or out of the ordinary I can't get from a normal shop, I would say.
He kind of looks at you briefly for a moment, kind of like he kind of hunches over himself, like he's in a crouching position already, but he kind of hunches over like a little bit in, like he's going in, like caving into himself almost. But he goes, "Well, do you have any coin?"
Uh, I do.
Well, well, how about what about a silver? I might have something for a silver.
What about 10 silver?
He kind of goes. He kind of like pulls the hat off his head, and he kind of just like, yeah, whatever you need, my lord. But what do you want? And are you gonna like hand it to him or put it out in front of him at all, or you just say,
Yeah, I just give it to him. I just give him 10 silver.
he is like besides himself at this moment. He kind of stands up and he kind of looks at you, tries to clean himself off, and he goes, well, this way, my lord, this way. Raven will help you. Yes, come on. And he just kind of starts leading you down the alleyway.
Okay, perfect. I'll follow him.
Okay. As you guys walk, he is just like stumbling over himself. Anything he can do for you, he's like, "What else do you want, my lord? How can I assist you? Is this all you're going to want?" And he kind of brings you, like, you walk a couple of streets, and then he leads you down into like a definitely a dark alleyway section. And it's still early enough in the morning where like the buildings are close enough, it starts to feel oppressive. But he brings you in the back, and there's this kind of shanty town built up between these two buildings, or these set of buildings. But he goes, my lord, just one moment, my lord. And he kind of leaves you there and wanders off. And you can see there's maybe about 8 or 9 people that are just kind of sitting out and looking defeated, like they don't care, they have nothing left to live for, kind of thing at the moment. But he walks away for a minute. He says he'll be right back.
Okay. I just standing around, pick my shoes,
Okay.
cross my arms.
So after about 3 or 4 minutes, he does come back. Hold on, let me pull up this list for you here. And he brings looks like it's a man that's hunched over. He's about 3 feet tall. You assume that maybe if he was standing like upright, he could be possibly around 4.5 feet tall. He looks even worse than the man, this Raven guy that you found. He looks like a bum, as like grimy, the smell and the stench of him. He smells like death, like he hasn't showered in months, if ever. His teeth are all crooked and yellow. He's missing half of them, and he's actually missing 2 of his fingers on his left hand as well.
Oh.
But he kind of rubs at his nose, and you just see snot just bullying down like his beard and scruff. But he just goes, "Is this him, Raven?" The man nods. He goes, yes. He wants the stuff. Something. He kind of looks around. He's asking for some special stuff. Maybe something you can sell him. And the gnome kind of rubs at his nose again. He goes, "Looks like a guard. You're not one of the guard, are you?"
No, Island could never be me.
Yeah.
Guard life isn't for me,
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, with fur like that. Definitely not. And he
Uh,
goes, well, kind of like the guy's only 3 foot tall, but he reaches up a gnarled hand. Looks like he can't quite like. It's one of those hands where you can tell he had some kind of injury or something that gnarled it, and he can't open his hand all the way. But he reaches up and kind of grabs at your sleeve and kind of pulls you down closer, and he kind of looks at you dead in the eye. You're what, 5 something?
uh, yes, I am.
Okay. So he definitely pulls you down. You're kind of hunched over, like, "What? Okay." And he kind of looks you up in the eye, sniffs at you. You smell, clean. Yeah. Yeah. Bats. You're a lord, all right. If I ever smelled one. Ugh. He kind of rubs at his nose again. But he goes, well, I guess, well, eh. Kind of looks around, making sure nobody's paying attention other than the other man, Raven. He goes, "Wow, I do have something. I mean, how much are you
Uh,
willing to spend?"
uh, I got 15 silver
He
just
goes,
hanging around here.
"Ah, okay, okay. Well, do have some red flour. It might be what you want. Maybe." He goes, "Nah. I think maybe I got something a little bit better, but it's pricey if you want it."
Oh, okay. Well, what can I get with 1 gold?
Ooh. Well, hmm. He kind of looks around and he reaches into his sleeve and kind of pulls something that like looks like a small pouch, and he holds it up and he goes, "Well, this," he goes, "it's pretty rare. It's called Baccaran, and it'll get you feeling good. Lets you see things that aren't there. It helps
Ah,
a lot, but you gotta be careful. It's addictive. Can't."
uh,
He kind of rubs at his nose like he's had some probably recently, and kind of can't let you do too much.
I see. Uh, huh. Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
Sounds like fun.
So he kind of smiles. He gives you like he holds out his hand for the money first. So how much are you giving him?
I'll give him a gold and 15 silver.
Okay. So he kind of puts the original pouch that he had in his hand in his back up his sleeve, and he reaches up his other sleeve and kind of makes the coins disappear, but then hands you what looks to be a pouch that's about a fifth of the size. And inside, you open it up, like you open up the pouch, the smaller pouch, and you can see it's a pasty substance that is dried. It looks like more like a powder.
Hmm.
But he tells you, like, looks at you, like, expecting you what you do with it. Um, Go ahead and make an intelligence check to see if you know what to do.
Okay. I just made a saving throw on accident, but
No
it's the
saving
same
throws yet.
modifier. 14.
Okay. You can tell by the substance that it looks like it would either be um, taken either with a drink, so you would drink it, like mix it with like water or something,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe mix water with it so it becomes a paste, and then you'd put it on your tongue and eat it. It has to be ingested.
Okay.
But after he kind of slips that in there and he goes, "Well, if you like anything else, I do have some other things that might be worth your fancy if you're interested."
Oh, okay. Do you have anything that like blocks pain?
Ah,
Maybe.
that's a good question. Let me see. Hmm. So he does say he can. He doesn't have this, but he can get it. It's very expensive, though.
Uh,
He says for a pouch the size that you just bought, it is 200 gold.
oh. Huh. would I just come back to you later for that, or?
He goes, well, I don't know if we're good enough friends for that yet.
Oh, well, sorry. I think I'm good on that then. I'll just be on my way.
Fine. Well, if you change your mind, Raven here, he'll lead you back here. And he kind of looks at Raven and he goes, well, what are you standing around? I don't want you here. Go back to your spot. And he kind of kicks him in the ass. Raven's a human, by the way, so he's about, just under 6 foot. And this guy's 3 foot. And he's kicking him in the butt, trying to get him to go back to where he was.
Oh, okay. Well then, see you later.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. So now that now we can really party, guys.
What? What are you even holding?
I don't know, but it smells terrible,
Then why would I?
and I'm so just just plug your nose, and then
What? What
Where
is
have you
this?
been?
Where have you been? You smell like Stewart.
Ass.
I just been around the town, I guess. Not the best parts, I say, but
Well,
Friedrich, do you want to go to
anyways,
better parts of town?
I think I'll go to a better part of town.
well, it's not that. It wasn't so bad. I just didn't smell very good.
Smells pretty bad.
The people there were very nice, though.
I hear you.
I'm
Counterpoint.
sure they were to your kind.
You literally smell like shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything to say to that. I just kind of start licking my paws, cleaning myself.
Okay. So I'm assuming you guys are in the common room at this point?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're in the common room and you see Branch kind of walk back in, you ask all these questions. As you guys have sat down to get your morning meal, there's a young and graceful half-elf woman who you've seen before. She's the serving girl. Her name is Elle. Or at least that's the name she goes by. She has chestnut hair that frames her delicate face and adorned with striking sea green eyes. You can all tell she is slender. She carries herself with a fluidity of movement that reminds you guys of the most skilled of dancers. She has a very innocent smile that belies the age and wisdom in her eyes, though. She is a half-elf, so you guys assume, even though she looks to be about 20, she is quite possibly much older. Although her clothes are those of a simple serving girl, despite them not being quite form-fitting, they do little to hide her natural beauty. But as Branch walks in, she kind of looks up at you guys and smiles. She goes, "Oh, well, good morning. Did you guys sleep well?"
Yes, thank you. May I have some of your finest wine?
Wine? Good sir, it's early in the morning.
Perfect.
Did I stutter?
Friedrich, do you
No.
really want to vomit on your tome again?
Guys, I have something better than wine, don't worry.
She kinda
The
looks at-
wine will help
is.
take it
kinda looks
in,
at
you
you,
see?
uh,
This shit looks like it tastes like crap.
Well,
God.
sir, I mean, we offer
Mixing
Bahamut's
alcohol and
blessing. That's
whatever.
what you had asked for yesterday. Would you like that instead?
Yes.
This is a reminder, Frederick. That was the spiked orange juice.
Oh.
It's like a mimosa.
But this time make it a little stronger. It wasn't strong enough.
Okay, I think I can manage that, I believe.
At this rate, I'm gonna be going to the fucking magic market myself. Jesus Christ, guys.
So she looks at the rest of you and she goes, well, "What would the rest of you like?" In terms of meals for the morning, they have the simple porridge and bread. If you want to get something a little bit more expensive, because the meal with porridge and bread is going to be about 2 copper. But if you want to get something a little bit more expensive, they offer like bacon and eggs and like an actual full hearty meal if you'd want it.
Absolutely. I want the fullest, heartiest meal.
Yeah, me too. I want some bacon and eggs, and then the cheapest ale that they have.
Okay, so for all of that, it'll be 1 silver.
Oh shit.
Very good.
Like, whatever breakfast they have, I'm getting the most expensive.
Well, that is what it is. 1 silver. It's gonna be the most expensive.
Alright.
That's fair. I mean,
they bring
we are
out,
where we
takes
are.
a few minutes, but they bring out plates of sausage and bacon. There's slices of fresh bread, fresh out of the oven for you guys. Eggs, fresh fruits, vegetables. Well, not really vegetables, be fruits for it. You can tell that these are. There's even some fruits that you guys have never even seen before. And you're kind of like, what is this? But they're all very sweet and delectable. Everyone go to make a perception check for you guys real quick. Camila, if you want to try and hide in the background, you may. But you are in the inn with them at the moment.
12.
19.
Ooh. Oh my god.
God damn.
I got a
damn it.
9. Oh my gosh.
I got a 24 on stealth.
Motherfucker.
I think you are hidden. Just maybe. So you guys look around and it's just the 4 of you and with Theo and the innkeeper, or not the innkeeper.
Wouldn't it be crazy if there was a kobold here, guys?
I try and take some bacon.
Make a slide of hand. Actually, I'm
tried
gonna
to
have you roll a
steal
slide of hand.
bacon?
You got a nat 20.
Oh,
I thought you rolled
Oh,
like an
okay.
18 or 19. You just
Yeah, no, a nat 20.
Yeah, you
Oh my Lord.
walk up, and Frederick and the rest of you guys are eating your food. You look over at the plate of bacon. You're like, wait, where'd the bacon go? Did you guys eat it?
God damn it, I didn't
I
get
thought
any
Friedrich
bacon.
ate it.
Friedrich, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the hell?
I swear it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Oh, so who was it then? Bahamut?
Yeah, Feo? Feo's just been sitting there the whole time.
He's
Don't blame Bahamut.
Feo's got a loaf of bread halfway in his mouth, and he's like, I want more.
I always knew Bahamut was actually just short for bacon greedy bitch.
I swear, guys, it wasn't me. Frederick starts crying.
Oh, okay, guys, I don't think it was Frederick.
No, I've never seen Friedrich cry. Alright.
Alright, there, Frederick.
I didn't mean it. You're still Bahamut's chosen. Bahamut, praise be. Glory.
Thank you. It really means a lot to me.
Can I call over the waitress?
Yeah, her name is Elle, is what she goes by, but yeah, you can call her over.
Okay. I call over. I ask her if we can get another plate of bacon.
I'm gonna
It seems
ask
to have
her.
disappeared.
I'm just gonna look at her and be like, the bacon is made of pork and other solid objects, right?
Yes, sir. Last time I checked.
Because it just evaporated. It's just gone. Apparently none of us ate it.
Well, that's very nice of you, sir. I'll get you some more. She kind of picks up the plate and walks away, and you can.
I wasn't joking.
She just shakes her head like, God damn it.
I didn't have any alcohol. I'm sober.
I'm not.
I put some of that pasty stuff inside of my ale.
Okay.
oh no.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Here's what I want you to do then. Go ahead and make a. It'd be a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god. That would be a 7.
Okay. You feel this like at first you're like, what the feel anything, and then you feel that your body start to relax, and you kind of look around, and you kind of get those droopy eyes, and you're like, I feel good, guys. I feel really good. And you feel suddenly really lethargic. But you're like, okay, wow, guys. And you kind of blink and you look at Frederick and you swear you see something hovering over one side of his shoulder. Maybe it looks like a platinum dragon. And on the other shoulder, it looks like maybe a red dragon.
Whoa. Dude, you would not believe what I'm seeing on your shoulders right now.
How dilated are Branch's eyes right now?
Saucers. Just
Jesus Christ.
it's like, think of it like kind of being on a mix of being high and being on what is it? Not ecstasy, LSD.
Oh,
Jesus. He's not. Oh God, he's tripping acid.
Yeah.
Branch has defaulted to only being able to meow.
Oh my God.
God.
So just so you
I'm
are
just gonna
aware,
look
what
at
is happening to you
Branch's
at the moment.
pupils and just be like, Jesus fuck.
Yeah. So you have Branch. You have disadvantage on strength checks until you finish a long rest, but you have advantage on wisdom checks for the next 3 hours.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
yes!
damn.
Jesus Christ.
I'm so smart.
Well, you're wise. You can see things that aren't there.
Yeah. Mm.
God, you're really good at medicine. Famously. All the best doctors are high during operation.
So, Branch, have I ever talked to you about Bahamut?
I'm just gonna stand up from the table and try to find some other sane human to sit near. Not literally human, but you know.
So as you stand up, the door slams open to the inn, and you see standing in the doorway. Oh my gosh! Let me find his description again. So you see a dwarf. Captain, one of the civil guards, is a stout, formidable dwarf. He has this grizzled beard that is braided with these intricate metal rings that clink together as he moves. His uniform is well pressed and clean under his polished breastplate that shines dully in the lamplight. He has sharp brown eyes that miss nothing as he scans the room. His eyes locking on you for the moment, Calamities, before going to Feo. As he starts to kind of stomp in, as you can see his step is sure and confident, and he grabs one of the chairs out from the table and sits down smoothly as 4 civil guards stand behind him, their hands on their swords, and they're kind of looking around the inn for anyone else. And he kind of leans on the table for a moment, looking at all of you. Morning.
Can I help you?
Yes, officer, these two.
Meow.
He kind of looks at you, Branch, for a moment, and he goes, I guess it's good I'm not here for you today. And then he looks at
Mo.
he looks at Feo for the moment, and he goes, Sir, do you know who I am? Feo kind of has, swallows what he's eating, and he goes, yes, you're Captain Steelbrow of the Civil Guard. And he goes, I am? Do you know why I'm here? Feo, you can see Feo kind of look around at the rest of you guys like he's unsure, and then goes, no, sir. Is there something seem to be the matter? And the captain kind of rubs at his beard for a moment and leans back in the chair. The 4 guards behind him kind of just shift their feet, a little bit uncomfortable. They're looking at you, Branch, seeing your eyes. For around each of them is this translucent color. They're almost glowing.
Oh my God.
It's like that haze when you see off the with the pavement when it's hot. It's that same kind of haze just flowing off of them and kind of mingling together. It's like a bad LCD screen going around them. You're just like,
Oh my god.
That's crazy, dog.
yeah, but they're just kind of like shifting uncomfortable because they know you're fucking high as hell.
No.
How though? How did they know meow is high?
I don't know. Maybe it's the saucers in his eyes.
Maybe. I guess. Maybe.
So, Captain Stillbrow, though, kind of looks at Feo up and down, and he goes, well, I'm recalling you to active duty, Feo. There's been a murder and some unnatural things happening the last couple of days. I'm going to need you to come in and help us investigate what's going on.
Feo
kind of goes, I kind of got out for a reason. The captain goes, regardless of what you want, it's what we need. You have 5 minutes. We'll meet you outside. And he goes, as he gets up to leave, he pushes the chair in and he goes, or if you prefer, you can meet us at this warehouse. And he describes the warehouse, and it's the one you guys were at yesterday. But he gets up and he lead motions for the guards, and they walk over to the door to the inn again.
If only I knew anything about that warehouse.
Yeah, Feo kind of looks at you guys like, shit, guys, I don't have a choice. It's part of being, one of the civil guard at some point. If they call me up like this, and it's something I gotta do.
Well, Feo.
Well, you should do it. It is your duty. Glory be to the Empire.
I just kind of look at drunk Friedrich. Just be like, it's all right, Feo. We get it.
Fair enough. Well, if they're calling me in, that means they think something was with the undead is happening. He's like, obviously, kind of leans down and whispers as he stands up a little bit. He goes, well, obviously they don't know it has to do with demons and devils, but I'll try to steer the investigation away from us and the rest of you. Hopefully this will be over quickly and I can catch up. But he kind of looks over at the captain again and he swallows. Best not wait for me though. I don't know how long this will take. And as he stands, he reaches into his bag, and he pulls out a pouch, and he puts, I'll say, 500 of the gold he took. He puts on the table for you guys.
Oh.
Well, damn. So we're splitting that 3 ways, fellas, right?
Meow.
Any of y'all see Phil this morning? He's usually here for breakfast.
I'm just gonna try to slide 500 gold my way
You can try.
while drunk and high right here.
Camilla, if you want to try and steal the bag of gold, you can too. Because Feo gets
Heck
up and
yeah.
walks away. He has now left the party.
Oh.
Not the 5. What was my perception roll too? I think it was. No, it was better. It was a 9.
I'm very perceptive right now.
Okay, well, if you're feeling very perceptive, you need to roll a perception check then.
Honestly, I don't feel like rolling a perception check. I just want to not even care.
Which is fine. You don't have to roll.
I was kidding because I'm like,
Okay.
or I can roll one with disadvantage. I don't know.
No, just be a regular roll. I mean, you're just like the world is everything.
I honestly, I don't even want to roll.
That's
I
totally
I don't even think Branch noticed anything that was really going on.
totally good. Well, Calamities, you look down and make a perception check as well as you're like, wait, where'd the gold go? Ooh,
Dang it.
just enough. Okay, so you go to swipe the bag and you realize it's gone, and you're like, wait, and then you hear the clink of a coin, and you look over and you see a little kobold. Camilla, go ahead and describe yourself. You're kind of hiding around the table. You got to pull the bag of gold into your pocket.
That's all am I. I'm 2 feet tall.
Oh my god.
What?
It's the shortest one in the party.
Shortest one in the world.
Dark.
Jesus.
Not the world. I got dark gray scales, and the only thing really that stands out about Camilla is that her eyes kind of look like moonstones.
Mhm.
Other than that, she just kind of blends in, and fades away.
Okay. So, Calamities, you see these moonstone eyes and a kobold just peering over the top of the table edge, and then disappear back down as the pouch of gold disappears.
I guess I'm just gonna look under the table, around the table.
Under the table, finishing up the bacon and holding all the gold.
Oh god. I'm going to say nothing and just reach over. I'm going to try to like start reaching for the bag of gold, like that's what I'm care about, and then go for the bacon.
Are you? Do you want to
Camilla's
stop
just gonna.
it or anything, Camilla?
No, I'm just gonna let you take the bacon and hold the gold closer.
It's my damn breakfast. I'm hungry now.
Okay. As you take that bite of bacon, like you have it in your hand, Elle, the waitress, comes back out with another pile of bacon on a plate. It's heat even higher than before, and she sees you
Jesus.
eating the bacon and just stops mid-step and just looks at you, tilts her head, and then just sighs and like, God damn it!
No,
and then comes back.
There's a
and puts the
kobold
bacon
under the
down.
table. What do you mean?
She goes,
I don't know what's going on.
There's a kobold under the table? What?
There's a kobold under the table.
No, there's not. And she kind of puts the bacon down and then looks under the table and goes, "Oh my God, there is!" She jumps and then turns and like takes 5-foot step back. Like, oh my gosh.
I told you.
What's the matter with you?
I'm
You
not
look like you've seen a ghost.
I'm not
You
the
look
drunk
like
or
you've
high
seen a
one here.
kobold.
Yeah, she kind of like jumps and she goes, "Why did you bring that in here? What? What?
I didn't bring shit in. It stole my bacon.
Yeah, likely story. Just next time, don't bring the kobold in with you, okay? God." She takes a deep breath.
Why
and,
does everybody think I'm lying?
and walks away.
I don't believe that joke. There's no kobold under that table.
Friedrich, get under the fucking table.
I take a look under the table and go like,
As Friedrich bends down to look, Camilla's gonna sit, like, move into a chair. So now they're out front of the table.
You look like there is no kobold under the table.
All right, now the kobold's above the table. Friedrich, are you happy?
very funny, Calamities. You
Kobold,
almost
I don't know
got
what your
me
name
there,
is, but
you
can
liar.
you tap
You-
the drunk on the shoulder?
You nasty little liar.
Kobold, please. You have 500
I'm
gold in our
counting.
bacon.
I'm counting the gold.
Just tap the drunk on the shoulder.
Branch at this
Frederick
moment,
just
like
goes
you-
on about why lying is bad, and just spreads his like very his breath like all around the place, but like his breath just smells like very hard liquor. There was probably very little orange juice in his drink.
just enough to add flavor. All right, well, Branch, while Frederick is going off about lying, You kind of look up at the lights in one of the hanging chandeliers, and you're like, wow. And then you look to your left and open your eyes for a moment, and there's a kobold sitting next to you.
I recovered my speaking abilities at least a little bit. I
Jesus.
said, "Hey guys, you guys really need to try this. I'm seeing kobolds now."
The kobold's there, you high motherfucker. And it's counting our gold.
Wait, did you try some of it too?
God damn it.
I
Why
bet
doesn't
he
anybody
did.
trust me? Alright, I'm grabbing the kobold. Walking back to our room.
You're kidnapping the kobold?
I'm not letting the kobold walk away with 500 gold without knowing what the fuck's going on.
I'm not letting go of the 500 gold.
I didn't grab the 500 gold.
Well, I'll be damned, it is a kobold.
Shut the fuck up, Frederick.
So we can all see the kobold?
I hate both of you.
Frederick gets up and just follows Calamity
God
still.
damn it.
Like, no way, that was a kobold all along. I'm sorry.
Kobold, on the count of 3, we're gonna ditch the drunks and the high guy.
You guys going
Alright,
back to
3,
the room? Is that where you're
3,
moving?
2, 1. All right, Kobold, book it. Look, Friedrich, Bahamut's behind you. Bahamut?
Alright, Camilla's gonna follow Calamities. This group seems rich. They just have 500 gold lying around and they're buying expensive street drugs.
I see Bahamut too!
Oh, God. All right.
Now you understand, Branch. Now you understand.
Why is he so ugly?
Oh, my God.
Frederick slaps Branch.
God, you hear the slap. Calamities right as if you're going out the door, like we're getting the fuck out of here. You hear the slap just as it happens.
That's not Bahamut, you idiot. That's me.
Frederick, I just felt the might of Bahamut. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
And to think, this is just one of many drugs I have listed possible.
Oh, God.
Oh, great.
Ugh.
All right. Well, as they're dealing with that, Calamities, I'm assuming you and Camilla are going outside and getting away from this at the moment, or are you guys going up to the room?
I don't think they're coming back to the room. Up to the room for me.
Okay.
Presumably the kobold that is following along.
All right. Well, where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
Once we get into the room, I'm just gonna be like, all right, name.
Camilla.
Full name.
Name.
Tell whom you have 500 gold pieces in the goddamn palm of your hands. What is your full name?
I throw a coin at Calamities. Name.
I have so much more than this. Also, none of that money is yours, so you're not bribing me with it.
6 spine. I throw another coin at Calamities.
Good.
Who do you work for?
What?
If you have so much money, Who do you work for?
How would I have this much money working for somebody? Dumb question. Next.
Who do you rob?
Rich people. Next.
Fair, fair.
Maybe those two if they keep it up.
All right, those are my questions.
All right, why the hell are you in a tavern?
Work?
How do you speak this well?
With my mouth.
I'm gonna hate you just as much as I hate them, aren't I?
Camilla just squints at you. How
I'm just
tall
gonna
is
hold up
Pleiades?
the 5. What was it? Like middling 5 feet? Probably like 5'6" or something.
We can always look.
I think that's what I wrote down. Maybe 5'7" is what I wrote down.
You tower over her then.
Yes. It's definitely not less than 5 feet, so. I'm just gonna put my
5'6"
hands
is
out.
what you wrote down.
Put the 5 on 5 fingers. I guess 5 claws? Question mark. Tabaxi. 5 little phalange appendage things extended. And then make a 0 with my other hand. And then make another 0 with the same hand. Just. Are these really the answers? That not immediately taking back 500 gold gets me.
I mean, you got 2 gold back. She threw it at you.
I did get 2 of my gold back, yeah.
You're very observant.
What?
You saw that I gave you back 2 gold.
You mean saw? I caught it.
It took me 20 years to learn how to count.
How
Right?
old are you?
2-0 is 20?
Yes.
The round one's 0, right?
Yes, the round one is 0.
Okay.
Are you saying you're 20?
Camilla slowly counts on her claws. 4, 2,
We're not.
4. 24, yes.
Jesus. I'm gonna regret this. Do you want more money?
Yes. So do you happen to have
Do
the
you want
names
to
still of those rich people?
If you help us rob them, but it also involves more self-defense than you'd think. Maybe a couple
Camilla just
demons.
slowly
At least a few
tilts
demons.
forward the hilt of her rapier. Just nodding. It's like, okay, and?
Alright, well, you're also gonna have to travel with those two.
I mean, if it means more money.
It does.
Does it
Probably.
All right, deal.
Ugh. Alright, well, I guess we've replaced Feo. No, I'm going to the markets.
Okay. So as you come back down the stairs to the common room, Branch and Frederick, what are you two doing? At this point, you probably have not even noticed that they disappeared.
I'm downing a second pitcher.
Oh god. Okay, make a
think-
Constitution saving throw for me here.
Oh God, you're gonna puke on your tome again.
Oh my god! Oh.
Jesus.
Okay. Well, Branch, make a Dexterity saving throw.
I fucking knew it.
Oh,
I told you this would happen the moment you drank again.
Frederick drinks
13.
like a dumbass.
Okay. You
Or like a 15-year-old.
Yeah, you have seen Frederick here throw up enough and know that he's drinking enough, even being as high as you are. You see him start to drink and kind of get this green look to his face, and you're like, oh, I should move. And then you see this aura around him. It was like a purplish color before. And you're like, it's turning into yeah, that's a burgundy green. I should move. And then you get up right as he vomits all over the table.
Oh,
And it's breakfast. Again.
Ah, I feel
Oh.
so much better.
hey, Frederick, I heard it tastes better the second time around.
After that, I'm just like, yeah, nah. And I just get up and leave.
I'll make
'cause I'm
one
not
more
sure if I'm
Constitution saving for me here,
vomit.
Frederick.
Alright. That is a 10.
Okay, you are not poisoned, thankfully,
my God.
but you feel yourself sobering up a little bit as you vomited up most of the alcohol.
Ugh.
As you get up to leave, though, the serving woman comes in. She goes, "Oh God, what? Why? What is wrong with you?" You hear her screaming at you as you hurry out of the inn.
Just hurry out.
Where was I for this to happen?
This is right as you walked down into the common room.
I'm just gonna give her 2 gold pieces.
She
The 2 that Camilla handed to me.
Okay. As she walks up to the table, she kind of like does that involuntary gag reflex, like and covers her mouth before she takes the gold and runs into the kitchen. You see the innkeeper who you've met before. He kind of sticks his head out of the door and then looks at you guys. Looks like, and his head disappears, and you hear some screaming, and you're like, "Oh shit, we should probably leave."
Why do they serve alcohol at breakfast if they don't want anybody to vomit?
That is an
'Cause
excellent
they-
question.
Maybe don't expect anyone to be as dumb as Frederick.
Then why are they serving it? Drunk people are famously dumb.
I mean, it's money. You're paying them.
Uh-huh.
They're gonna
Yeah, but
take it.
apparently they're not happy to take it.
Well, they are, just not when you vomit everywhere.
That's a hazard.
All right. Well, you find yourselves in the street going, okay, yeah.
Do I have any inkling where markets that sell armor and maybe magical items and stuff would be?
You have a general idea. Let me pull the map again. So there are 2 places that really come to mind. There's a place called Walled Market. There's 2 of them. One is in the inner city, one is in the outer city. Both of them are kind of like an open area. And then there's shops in the area. Between the 2 of them, there's the Craftsman's District, which is going to be more like individual shops.
Shopping day.
We had the map from before, but I will throw it in the chat again since it's been a while. That is the map.
All right, I see it. Craftsman's District, World Market. I see. Now, where are we right now?
Let's see where. Let me find where the inn was. So the inn is along one of the main roads. So you guys would probably be, because you would have come in from the southern. So you guys would probably be in. It's called the Haunted Wharf, but you guys would not. There's nothing haunted about it at the moment. You guys would be in the inner part of the city, right? Kind of, I would say, where it shows the Craftsman District name, probably a little bit northwest of that, just on the other side of the wall.
Okay. And I'm making for the walled market to the northeast of us.
Okay. Easy enough.
I'm gonna follow along.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys make your way to the market. It's not difficult to find. You guys can, it's early enough in the morning. People are, up and about. The sun is up. You guys can see or hear the commotion from the boats. You can hear the seagulls and other sea life. You can hear the crash of the ocean and the waves off in the distance. There's definitely the smell of salt in the air for it there. You guys have kind of gotten a little used to it, especially after having been in Kyiv. What's nice here about this city, though, or this major town, is that unlike in Kyiv, where everything was just on a dirt path or muddy, this is paved roads everywhere. As you guys approach to the walled market, you come to the opening, and you can see in the center of it there is the master marker stone. It tells how far away other towns are and the direction for it. It's kind of a central point. The cities usually are built up around these things. Along the outside of the market, there are a variety of different shops. There's a couple with restaurants. There's a couple that there's a blacksmith you can hear off to the side. But most of them seem to be, what are they? Like food or kind of like coffee shops in a sense. Sorry, there's no coffee in this world though. But it's the equivalent of that. Like a tea shop would be a good example for it. Is there anything specific you are looking for, Palamides?
Well, for one, I would like some studded leather. The nicer the better.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Come to.
Okay. I mean, it's not super difficult. It is a major town. So you look around the walled market here. It's not really what you're looking for. You kind of ask around a little bit, and they point you back, not necessarily the exact same direction you came, but close to it. A couple of side streets down and to the back the way you came. But you find yourselves at a leatherworking shop. You can, as you approach, you can smell the tanning leathers or the oils and materials for the tanning, and it's really pungent for you there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And you find that it's actually right along the city wall, the inner city wall. It butts up to this place. You're probably pretty sure they did this because of the smell for it alone. But you are greeted, and he goes, "Morning. What can I do for you?" And it's a burly dwarf. He's got a short, trimmed beard, bright red. Looks like he's missing part of his hair on the top, like it's probably kind of, like, I would not say worn away, but from the materials that is used for the tanning, he's probably tried to keep it short, and some of it's probably singed or damaged his hair. But he's got a big leather apron on, gloves. He goes, "Well, morning. What can I do for you?"
What is the nicest studded leather you got? And depending on the price, maybe second.
So he kind of motions into the shop. "Well, are you looking for something that's form-fitting? Or just, are you looking for something a little bit more auto-adjusting, the magical quality, as it were?"
Honestly, not really sure, but I got money to spend, so show me around.
Okay. Well, you have money to spend, good sir. And he goes, well, please, follow me. And he leads you in into his shop. You see that it's not just like an armory. That's not actually what he specializes in. There's all kinds of leathered goods, satchels. He makes saddles and things like that as well. Anything involving leather, he makes. He does lead you to what looks to be a set of armor racks, and there's different types of armor, different styles, but they all are in the kind of simple leather. Is the cheapest ones, and then moving down, kind of in the middle, he's got more of the studded leather, what you're looking for, kind of the overlapping and studs built into it for extra protection. And then the final one, it does look to be a little bit darker in quality, at least in coloring, and it seems very simplistic for it. But he does say that's the best one he has.
Tell me about this best one.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me pull the details on it for you. Okay, so this armor is rather nondescript, and it looks to be actually rather well worn. There are spots in it where you can see it seems to have scruffs or some kind of marks of battle. But as he kind of walks up and starts pointing out, he kind of it's definitely a full set of armor, but it definitely looks like it's been battle worn as well. But there are some leather straps to it, and you notice as he points it out that the leather straps, there's 3 of them that are entirely pitch black. And he says, this armor, it was sold to him years ago, and he's never been able to find anyone that's been willing to pay the money for it. It's rather expensive, you see. But he says, if you are wearing this armor and you are in shadow, it allows you to teleport from shadow to shadow.
I see. Interesting. Very interesting. And what kind of price point are we talking?
He says, well, kind of looks you up and down. This is no slouching armor here for it. It's rather expensive. It's magical, you see.
Of course.
He kind of
hit me with a number.
So let's see. Kind of eyeing you up and down. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm trying to compare it to actual other stuff too. So half a second.
Oh, yeah, also armor type. Is this still like normal leather armor but magic?
It is, yes. So it's leather armor. It is
Gotcha.
magical leather armor, though.
Gotcha.
So if it's sized probably too big for you, but since it is magical, it'll auto adjust.
Yeah. No AC increase, but can teleport from shadows. Let's see.
I need to have this chart with me again. So he kind of looks you up and down, and he goes, I'll part with it for 400 gold. He does, he points to other leather. I will say during this time you talk to him about other leather armor. If you want to get just a standard studded leather armor, he'll charge you 45 gold for it. So it's probably close to a 10 times markup. It is magical though, so you're like, okay, it's pretty rare, pretty hard to find. But yeah, 400 gold. That's what he says.
Just gonna look at him and be like, it's a tough decision between the magical effect and the better defense. You never know when you're gonna end up on the front line.
Mm-hmm. So here's what the stats are, if you want to see the stats for it.
Buy a lot of background with 400 gold, I'll tell you what.
A lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Bam. Bum, 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 bum. All right. I'm gonna look at him and be like, 375.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
While I'm rolling these dice, I'm just gonna be like, I was almost in that one. Still not great, but it was almost in that one.
Okay. So kind of pulls at his beard a little bit. He goes, looks to me like you lad, you can afford the 400. I'll stick with what I
It looks
got.
to me like that armor's been sitting there for a hot minute.
You're right, but I do well enough at business. This would be nice to sell eventually. Someone will come in looking for it. I don't
How long
mind
has it
waiting.
been there? Oh, defense requires a check. Ooh, that's another thing. It is interesting. Well, I very well might be back for that. Either way, I'll be back for something.
Very
Gotta
well.
go
Well, you know
take
where
a
my
look
shop
around
is.
to
I'm
the rest
happy
of the
to
shops.
accommodate you. Just come on back when you're ready.
That I will certainly do.
All right. So while Polamides is shopping, what do the rest of you want to do? You can shop or do something else as well. It's up to you.
I'm gonna go looking for potions to buy.
Okay.
Thank you.
Make an investigation check. Looking for an
Oh.
apothecary.
I'll go with Frederick.
Okay.
Camilla, where
A 4.
Okay. So interestingly enough, as you guys split up, Polamides is like, we're gonna go find, a leather shop, see what I can find. Branch and Frederick, you guys wander off and find yourselves seemingly lost around, going, where are we? We have no idea how we got to this part of town. You're actually going the wrong direction. You're headed into the Haunted Wharf area of town. But as you get a little bit further in, you come across what looks to be there's a open area with a low stone wall, and like metal grating around it. So the stone wall goes about 2 feet up off the ground, and then it's a metal grating or like a metal fence all the way around it. And it opens into what looks to be would have been a manor house at some point for it. However, the manor house has burned down, and you notice that around the gate, there's a chain locked around the gate for it there. So the manor house is mostly burned down. It's in parts. But both of you guys go ahead and make perception checks. Branch, you get to make this with advantage.
19.
Shit.
15.
Okay. As you guys kind of walk up, you both hear what sounds like some wailing or sobbing coming from the ruins. You both have dealt with spirits and ghosts before in the past, and it sounds eerily familiar. You both look around for the moment, kind of look at each other, and are like, fuck. And you look around and notice that there's no one else on the street.
Hey, Frederick, please tell me it's just me, but did you hear that too?
Unfortunately, I must say yes.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I suppose we should probably check that out.
Yeah. best if we did that. And I just
You first.
go. I go up first, anyways.
Okay. So you walk up to the gate, and it's stands about 8 feet tall. It's kind of got a rounded edge to it, and the gate is rusted at this point. It definitely hasn't been maintained at all since whenever the fire happened. But you pull on the gate, and it just kind of shakes. You hear the clang of the gate and the lock. It's got a chain around it.
Interesting.
Frederick, as you kind of pull out the chain
Yep.
for a moment, you glance over your shoulder, and you see across the street, in one of the buildings, looks to be a house, or it would have been. So like this is a big open, like an open manor area, and then on the other side of the street, there's buildings like next to each other. It's not the similar style for it there. Definitely more of what you've seen in the rest of the town. But up in one of the windows, you see peering out behind one of the curtains. Looks to be a little girl. She's kind of like watching you.
Whatever.
You see, Frederick, this is why we don't need apothecaries anymore. We didn't even need to be here to begin with. I knew a perfect place to get you some medicine.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm interested.
It's only 200 gold.
And
I have no idea what it's called or what it does.
I, with all due respect, I believe I will pass.
Oh, suit yourself.
I'm gonna check if like the gate is like weak or something. I'm gonna like apply some force on it.
Okay. Yeah. So, what's your strength?
+4.
Oh, you have like an 18, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, you kind of like, all right, I'm gonna put some real effort into it, and you just kind of pull on the gate, and you actually pull it on one of the side off the hinges, and it kind of you hear this ripping out of the stone, and the gate warps a little bit. But you swing the door the opposite direction off the hinges, and it's still attached with the chain, but you can walk through.
Well, I guess that works. I just like sort of like throw it away a little.
Well, I didn't know you were that strong, Frederick.
Well, these muscles aren't only for show. Frederick flexes a little.
Jesus.
Forget I said anything.
Okay, so go ahead and pull up the map that we have up here for it.
Ooh.
If you don't have the map pulled up, I can send you guys the link. I'll put it in Discord just in case.
Ooh, I do see it.
And they really trashed this mansion.
So you guys would be down towards the entrance. Yep.
Like there?
Probably a little bit further down. Yeah, right there.
Alright.
So Branch, feel free to add yourself next to Frederick down there. Excellent. So the manor house is, again, it's a 2-story building, but it is burned, and you can see the frames and the timbers. There's definitely areas you can walk in, but it looks very much like it's collapsed in on itself in sections. This fire, just from the look of it, does not look recent. Probably happened months and months ago.
Oh.
I'm just gonna like head up the stairs and just try and just swing the door open.
Okay. The door that's there is rotted and falling apart from lack of maintenance. It sticks like it's stuck, but you push it in, you're as it cracks, and the door almost breaks in half, but you manage to scrape it along the ground. You look in and peer. You can see coming in through the ceiling, or what's left of the roof, shines into what looks like an entry hall. There's a stairwell at the end, with looks to be some rooms off to the right and to the left.
I just go like, "Hello?
Your voice,
Is anybody here?"
your voice echoes through eerily. Make a perception check.
That's 13.
13. Okay. Oh, actually, I can put the game log up. Let me do that. And of course, it does the game log, but not the other part that I want. Go figure. Hold on one second. You don't hear anything. It's eerily quiet.
All right.
Mm. Yeah, who are you talking to, Frederick?
Your mother. Ha! Frederick just starts laughing like very loudly.
I'm not even sure if I have a mother, Frederick.
Frederick laughs even more. Me neither, Branch. Me neither.
Okay, I don't feel as bad anymore.
All right, do you guys want to walk around and
Yes.
explore a little bit?
Yeah, let's explore
Yeah,
a bit. Where you want to go?
I want to go to wherever I predominantly heard the sound coming from before, the moaning that we heard.
And so it would all be somewhere from the building in general. So you guys
Oh, I
walked
see.
towards it. You heard it coming from the building, but not specifically where. Just so you guys are aware, there is no second floor to this. So for the map, it's everything on the first floor. The stairs just kind of lead up to a balcony, and there's nothing else up there.
Gotcha. Okay, so I think, Frederick, I think it'd be a good idea for us to stick together and not get lost in this. What do you think?
No shit.
So let's start with let's try and get into the biggest room, the main room in the middle, if possible.
Okay. Yeah, so under the stairs, or to the right of the stairs, you see a set of double doors that lead into what you assume is some kind of welcoming room.
Would that be it?
Yeah, it'd be up north where Frederick is going.
All right.
Oh, I see.
So as you guys open that door, you see like scattered ruins, kind of what you see in the picture. There's burnt furniture and chairs and tables, and you notice. Actually, both of you guys go roll perception check. See if you notice this or not.
Okay.
That's another 13.
It's a 24.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, damn.
Okay. You do notice that there are two burned skeletons off to the side.
Oh.
They're across the room from you guys, so directly to the northwest.
West. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, one of them looks to have been trapped under a bookcase of some kind, and the other one looks like it's hunched over the bookcase, like it was trying to lift it, but got trapped and died.
Oh. I'm gonna go check out the bookcase.
Okay.
Over here, right?
Yep, right there.
Okay, cool.
As you
Let's
both...
see if I can.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh no! What were you saying?
Well, as you approach, you gonna do anything? You guys are approaching it at this point.
Yeah, I want to like inspect the skeletons and then the bookcase.
Okay. Make a medicine check. You have advantage on it because you are, high as fuck with wisdom checks.
Oh yes, all the wisdom in the world.
Drugs, my
Okay,
friend.
that is a 20,
Oh,
not natural.
okay. You can tell one is a female body, one is a male body. The clothing and skin and all whatever was there, was long since burned away and long gone. The woman is the one that was trapped, though, and it looks like the man was trying to pull the bookcase up off.
Oh, how sad. At least they died together.
I make like a quick prayer for the dead ones.
As you're praying, Frederick, you feel, and Branch, you feel this too. You feel this cold breeze brush past you. Nothing else in the room, though, is disturbed at all by the breeze. Like, it just seems to wash over your fur and your hair. Nothing else.
I don't like that. All right, I'm gonna go over to Frederick real quick, and I'm gonna cast protection from evil and good on him.
Okay.
This
Wow.
just until
Thank
the spell ends, one willing creature you're willing to accept this is protected against certain types of creatures, aberrations, celestials, elementals. It just means or if they were to attack him, they'd have disadvantage, and then he also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
What? No possession? Aw.
Aw, dang it.
I guess Bahamut can't bless you or possess you or whatever you want to call it.
No.
No, Bahamut. Okay, as you do that blessing, there's like right under the bookcase, you see part of the bookcase just fall to the ground in a puff, but nothing else moves.
Oh.
Hello?
Hey Frederick, I think it's your turn to check that out.
Yeah,
I think.
I'm like checking it out, and I'm just like trying to see if there's like any presence in the room.
So are you using like any of your cleric abilities or anything like that, or are you just trying to like generally see what's there?
I'm just raw dogging it.
Okay. You don't see or sense anything. Like nothing without using any kind of magical spells or anything. It's just quiet.
Well, let's just go check out a different room then.
Okay,
Alright.
so as you start to move, you feel that rustling of the cold breeze wash over you again. And Branch, you hear a feminine voice whisper into your ear, "Get out! Get out! Get out!" And Frederick, you hear the last one as a scream, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I should have never taken that back around.
You hear it, but there's nothing around you.
Hey Frederick, something's telling me that we should get out.
How come?
Literally.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, so that was not just me.
Maybe we should come back here later. I'm a little spooked, Frederick. I'm not really in the headspace to be fighting evil spirits.
Did you say evil?
Not nice spirits.
Oh, okay. then we can go.
Okay, thank you.
So you guys just leave the house?
Yes, I'm rushing out of the house.
Okay.
I'm just like walking behind Branch in plate armor, doing like bang, 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 clang, clang, clang.
I love watching the tokens just move.
You know, it's great. I love that Branch is just like, fuck this, I'm out. So Frederick, as you get to the bottom stairs, you shiver like somebody walked over your grave, and you kind of look back the way you came, and you, for the briefest of moments, see two translucent forms that look at you. One appears to be a man and the other one a woman before they fade away in the sunlight.
Nice. Anyways, Branch, I believe we should get out.
I agree. Let's go find that apothecary you want so bad.
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead and roll a investigation check again.
I'm so finding it, I swear. That is 7 + 1, so 8.
Okay. Branch,
I thought I rolled a 1 instead of a 7.
Oh. Well, Branch, unless you're going to help, it takes you guys the better part of an hour wandering around town asking people, but you do manage to find yourself at the apothecary finally. Let me pull up the name of it for you guys. It's called the Handy Green is the name of the shop. And as you enter in, you meet a gnomish woman. Or I'm sorry, not gnomish woman. I'm thinking of somebody else. I apologize. She is a middle-aged elf. She's got this kind of blondish gray hair pulled back into a tight bun. And she smiles at you with a... Her teeth aren't perfect, but they're kind of a little bit, like, not quite right. Like, there's something about her features that she could be beautiful, but there's just something slightly wrong. It kind of is like, oh, if your teeth were perfect, her skin is a little blemished. You're like, if your teeth are perfect, your skin was a little less blemished, she'd be pretty. But she kind of smiles at you warmly, and she goes, welcome in, dears. What brings you in today?
Well, we great adventurers are Bahamut's chosen servants of the Holy Crusade, and we need potions to defeat the forces of evil.
Oh, that's very nice, dear. Well, you're at the right place. So I'm a Handy Green. We always sell everything any adventurers you mercenary types could need. She says, come in, sit. She pulls out a chair. She walks around the counter and pulls out a chair. There's a small little table with 2 chairs there for it that she seems to have to use as displays and options for it. She goes, Mistress Darkfoot will get you all taken care of today. Don't you worry. She motions for you guys to sit. In fact, she kind of walks up and kind of takes one of your hands, Frederick, and goes like, come on, sit. Yes, very good. Yeah, there you go.
I sit down with a loud clank from the armor.
Oh, she kind of pats your cheek. Oh, it sounds like you luring a little too much there, aren't you? Maybe need something for that strength of yours. She goes, although kind of pinches your cheek. You are pretty buff, beefy, and strong already, I can see.
Yeah. Anyways, what do you have on offer?
Well, depends on what you're looking for. You mentioned healing potions, is that correct?
Not exactly. I was thinking more of, for example, potions that might, quicken my reflexes, or let's say make me think faster.
Listen, lady, he wants the good stuff.
She kind of smiles and she looks at you for a moment. She goes, I see that you might have already found the good stuff. And she kind of grabs you by the scruff of your neck and pulls you forward. She's tall enough to look you in the eye, and she kind of pulls you forward, leans in close, grabs your chin, kind of tilts your head a little bit, and then slaps your cheek softly. Oh, yes, you little one, have definitely had some good stuff. No more for you today. It's not good for you.
It feels good.
She kind of grins, and she goes, oh, it feels good to start. Just wait until later. And she winks at you.
Oh God.
Oh no.
So you're looking
You're gonna
for...
get so many withdrawal symptoms.
So you're looking for like a potion of speed, you mentioned, and what was the other one for your mind?
Yes.
So what would be the mind one you're thinking of specifically?
Actually, it was just potion of speed.
Potion of speed. Okay.
I was making a description of a potion of speed.
Oh, if you needed a potion of speed, that's all you had to say. I could have sold.
He does have one.
Yeah,
I
we
want
got that.
more.
You want more?
Yeah.
More.
He just wants speed, no potions.
Oh, that's different. That's much different. Oh my gosh. So she says she does not have a potion of speed. It's not quite something that's available to her. Although she does. Let's see. She kind of looks you up and down, Frederick, and she goes, well, I don't have a potion of speed per se, but she pulls out a rack of, like, walks behind the counter and pulls out a rack of vials with potions in it. She kind of comes and sets it down on the table, and she leans across the table at you, and she kind of gently pats your cheek, and she goes, well, it's not really legal, but maybe I'd be willing to help with something that'll make you feel faster.
Potion of fastness?
She smiles and she goes, oh yes, dear, exactly that. You don't worry, you'll understand later. And she winks again at you.
Well, I'm sorry, but that will, I will have to humbly refuse, ma'am.
Oh,
I will humbly accept on the behalf of my friend here.
So is it you that would want this? Call it a gift, if you would.
Oh.
I believe my friend has had enough today.
Well, it wouldn't be
And
for
it's not
today,
a-
it'd be for later, Frederick.
Oh, she goes, oh, I think you're mistaken, my dear. And she kind of lowers her voice a little bit. She goes, this would be a little more longer lasting than a potion or those silly drugs you've taken.
I am even more interested. Frederick, you may leave now.
Lady, what are you trying to sell us then?
Well, if you're not interested in it, it's quite all right. I have other things. I have these potions you said you were interested in. Again, I apologize. I'm so sorry I don't have a potion of speed. That's quite a rare thing, even for us. But is there anything else? Perhaps I have other options.
Well, if you have some potions of healing.
Oh, quite. Was there
Some-
a specific one or type you were looking for?
I'm looking for one, a bit more strong than your average potion of healing. Greater.
The greater? Okay.
Yeah.
So looking for something with more potent. Let's see. Oh, they did it that way. She does have... I will say she has 2 of them. For each, they are 150 gold.
I'm taking both.
Okay. So you buy 2 greater potions of healing. Go ahead and make a... Well, let's see. Make a perception check for me here.
All right. That is a 10.
Okay, you don't notice anything. You do feel, for a moment, you feel like a prick on your hand, and you look down for a second, like as you hand her the gold, you kind of feel a prick on your finger, and you're like, oh, what was that? And you kind of look down, and there's nothing there. But as you hand over the gold and take the potions, you are overwhelmed with this sense of just feeling weak briefly for a moment, and it passes.
Aw. Fun.
So, anyways, those potions of fastness.
Oh god. Yeah, so my friend was asking about those potions of fastness.
It's not a potion, as I said. It's more of a boon of sorts.
Okay. I've heard of boons before. This doesn't sound too bad.
Well, I can't speak to other boons, but mine come with a price, of course. But are you sure you would be interested in discussing such a business? Your friend here clearly does not seem interested in it, which is fine. I understand. It's not for everyone.
I think, Frederick, did I just hear followers of Bahamut marching?
I'd rather be here if that's all the same.
Oh, okay. Yes, I'm very interested. Pay no minds to my partner here.
Very well. Well then.
I'm just, curious.
Well, this would be a bargain between me and him. Perhaps if you are not interested, I would ask that you please stay here for the moment. She goes, please, and she motions for you to stay on branch and motions for you to follow her into the back.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Stay right here, Frederick. It won't be long.
Okay, so she leads you into this back room and shuts the door behind you. And in the center of the back room, there is a cauldron that's there, and it's bubbling softly. But she looks at you and she goes, well, tell me, you're looking to be a little faster, a little more agile, you mentioned?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Well, as I mentioned, this comes at a price. How much are you willing to part with? Could be many things you could part with, but what are you willing?
I have this pink fuzzy slipper in my backpack.
She kind of looks at you and smiles, and she goes, well, it could be something else fuzzy that you could perhaps give up. The slipper is one thing, perhaps.
Fuzzy, huh? Oh. Did you want my tail?
That would certainly be a worthy thing, I suppose. Yes. Is that what you are willing to give up?
Sure. I can give up my tail. That's fine. You have any like ice cubes so I don't feel it, or I just
what would you feel?
gotta like bite onto something real quick while you chop it off.
You are such a silly one, are you not? Well then, do we have an accord? Do we have an agreement?
Yeah, let's see, why not?
Very well. And she kind of reaches up, and you see her fingernail grow a little bit longer for a moment, and she rubs it right down the side of your chin.
Wait, hold on, wait, 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say a quick little goodbye to my tail real fast?
Sure.
Okay. I just I give my tail a big kiss goodbye.
Okay.
Till next time.
Oh my god.
Indeed. So she rubs the finger down and she goes, very well, dear. And Snap. You suddenly feel nauseous, and you're like, oh God, I think I'm gonna puke. And you hold it in, and then you go to take a step forward, and you grab the side of the thing, and you're like, why? I feel so off balance. Like, you can't stand. The world is just tilting around you at the moment for it there. What do you want to do, if anything?
Can I ask her what she just did to me?
I made you faster, dear. Don't you feel it?
I kind of just feel what's the word? Lopsided.
Oh, well,
That's
don't worry, dear. That will pass with time.
oh, okay.
You just have to get used to your new situation. What?
Okay. Do you have like a mirror or something I can look at? See what I look like without my tail? No?
Oh. She goes, oh, I don't have a mirror, but I can show you your tail. And she holds up your tail. She kind of takes it and wraps
What
it
have I
around her neck
done?
for the moment. And goes, oh, yes.
So if I ever change my mind, could I just,
Oh,
come and
no,
get it back?
dear. This doesn't work that way. I told you,
Oh,
everything comes at a price.
okay. And you mind if I ask what you're gonna do with that?
I'll have to join my collection. I
What
like
it-
things like this.
Oh, you seem like the type.
Well, thank you. Well, if you must understand, I must get back to work. Please,
Oh.
please, if you have friends or anyone else that would like to enjoy a special charm like this, I'm happy to make bargains and deals. Please, come back, come back. And she moves you outside, like, and you're just, like, stumbling into things. For it, you're like, what the fuck is going on? This is so weird. Frederick, you see Branch come out. He's stumbling around. His tail is gone.
What in the hell have you done to my friend?
Don't worry, dear. I did not give him anything more than what he asked for. It was a beautiful deal.
I think
You tricked him, didn't
uh,
you?
Oh, don't worry, Frederick. I think everything will be fine. I just think I just need to sleep this off.
Where's your tail?
So, Branch, you notice that as you go to move, like you start to walk, like you are stumbling around, like you're lopsided. You're off balance because you don't have a tail anymore. You notice that your movements, at least your physical moving speed, feels faster. Like you take a step and it feels like you move twice as far as before.
Yo!
Frederick, you won't believe this, but I feel like I'm going so fast right now.
Oh, that's it! What
Yeah.
have you done to my friend, you witch, you hag?
No, it's fine, Frederick. Who needs a tail anyways? I'll just take Calamities later when he's sleeping.
Absolutely not!
Corner of the city.
Yeah, so she kind of looks at you and she goes, well, again, dear, I think you're making a commotion of this. Please, I would ask that you please leave my shop now.
It's okay, Frederick. Don't worry about it. Don't be jealous of my speediness.
I'm not jealous, I pity you, look at your state!
I'm so handsome. What's wrong? Why would you pity me, Frederick?
Oh god! It's just...
Let's go catch up with the others.
You look at someone for so long, you know a limb is missing!
Alright, so you guys make your way out of the apothecary. Branch, as you're walking down the street, you're starting to kind of get your balance back a little bit. You're getting used to it. But you notice that Frederick is having to dash to keep up with you. Statistic-wise, gameplay-wise, your walking speed has doubled permanently. However, the catch is You now have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws on all of them.
No!
Ooh.
Oh no. The price we pay.
That is the price you pay.
Yeah, so your walking speed is 60 feet. So that means your dashing speed is 120.
Holy smoke.
Yeah, but you just have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So we can fix it later in your character sheet, but that is what happened.
Wow. Okay.
And you no longer have a tail. That's all it cost you was a tail.
I guess I have to add that to my descriptions. Now tailless.
Tailless branch. Okay, well, you guys are on your way trying to find everyone else. Back to Calamities and Camilla. What do you guys want to do? We'll say that the time for them has been about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and it took you guys maybe 30 minutes to do all the stuff with the leathersmith. So you guys got a while. But you guys look around and they're gone. You don't know where they went.
I'm gonna look at Camilla. They're like, all right, Camilla, if that's even your real name. I'm just gonna squint.
Mill's gonna squint back.
I'm gonna squint harder.
I don't know how to count that. Camilla's eyes are bigger, so she could squint harder.
I'm going to squint so hard that I end up just shutting my eyes and you can't tell if they're open just slightly or not. But they're definitely not. So
Camilla's like gonna try to pickpocket you.
Yeah. Okay, roll it. You have advantage on it because he's blind at the moment, you know.
Oh, 24.
Okay. On his person.
Christ.
What? Calamities, what does she pickpocket?
Oh, this is gonna be funny. Probably the most notable thing that you would stumble into in my pockets is my pet rat, Jeremy.
All right. Yoink.
I imagine it would just be, a little weird to find the rat while trying to pickpocket me, so there you go.
Alright, how do I add Jeremy to my inventory? I put
Absolutely
Jeremy
not.
on
Jeremy
my head.
would never betray me.
Well, Jeremy is currently sitting on my head, so. Confused.
Confused. Look at when I open my eyes and see Jeremy on your head. Just be like, Jeremy, how did you do that?
He can teleport.
How dare
No, we
Jeremy
can't.
switch sides?
Jeremy, are you betraying me? I look deep into Jeremy's soul.
He just
Jeremy
squeaks at
nods.
you. He squeaks and kind of tilts his head, and then kind of nuzzles up against the kobolds.
I'll be that as it may. You're my friend, Jeremy. I'm gonna take Jeremy back.
Dang, now I want a pet.
You want to go buy a pet? You can go buy a pet. Totally fine.
All right.
What kind
I have
of
another
pet do you want?
proposal. Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, if I remember correctly,
I
Branch
mean-
has a cat. Calamities has the
Yeah.
rat.
Yes.
It's a lot of responsibility.
And I have a
It's actually
tailless
no
tabaxi.
responsibility. Jeremy is fully autonomous.
Yeah. We're not going to stress over what the pets do. You just kind of have it, and they take care of themselves, kind of thing.
Jeremy showed up one day.
Camilla's gonna save her money while she can just mooch off of the rest of the party.
Okay. Calamities,
I'm
you need
good.
to add Jeremy to your character sheet too under extras for pets.
Ugh.
Totally should do that.
Yeah, it's currently under what, I think it's under other or notes or something.
Yeah, I think it's under notes, but
Manage extras. Choose category.
Okay, but yeah,
Yeah.
what do you guys want to do?
Add.
Hmm.
I'm going to propose to Camilla that we find a like a jeweler's that might have magical accessories, rings, necklaces, yada yada.
Sure.
Ooh,
Uh,
shinies.
yeah, go ahead and make.
Shinies indeed.
Go ahead and make a investigation check since you're going to search for it.
13.
Okay.
What if I help you look for it?
Totally doable.
Okay. And net 20 for a 27.
Holy shit. Okay, Camilla, you cannot roll anymore. Your high rolls are just not fair.
They're so powerful. They're granting me high rolls.
I mean, it's funny because when you played as Shale, you couldn't roll very well, but now you're just like,
This is true.
fuck it.
But
You're like,
will
what's
it
a-
last
what's a
into
roll?
combat? We'll see.
Okay, well, you guys definitely managed to find, like, it would be a jewelry shop or jeweler, no problem. They do have all kinds of, like, trinkets and accessories, any kind of things that you could think of. But you find, actually, as you're walking towards the place, like, you can see the shop down the road, you can, like, coming into view. You walk around the corner, you kind of come into an open market area as well. And you can see off to the side, there is actually what looks to be a woman, a gnomish woman, in front of a stall that she's set up. And there are a variety of baubles and trinkets on top. And she's shouting out that she sells magical trinkets, magical wares for sale, things that will
okay.
save your life.
That sounds pretty magical, Camilla.
Might even save our lives.
Yeah. I don't know if I believe that part, but maybe.
You guys want to go and look up at the stall, or you guys want to keep walking? You can go to the jewelry
Heck
shop.
yeah! I want to check out the stall first.
Okay. So you walk up and you see a flamboyant gnomish woman. She introduces her name as Hadion Glitter Twist, and she's trying to sell all of her magical curios. As you guys kind of look over the table, the table's maybe, it's kind of like one of those street tables out in, like, you find in, like, the cities, like, hey, I'm selling stuff kind of thing. It's that kind of size. And there are various ring platforms, or like those ring holders that are spread out. And there's a lot of other, like, random curios. There's, like, rocks and gems that have been polished and shined. There's a couple of, like, pins and what are they called? Like, there's earrings, all kinds of things like that. I'm drawing a blank on some of the names for them, but it's just kind of scattered across the table. There are definitely several other people looking around, going, "Oh, look at that one. That one's really pretty. Oh, that one's nice too. Oh, look at that one. Oh, that's really nice." And the woman, Mistress Glitter Twist, she's hawking up her wares, saying how great they are. She is not advertising them as long-term magical effects. She says that they are one-time use magical objects that could potentially save your life. Some of them, she kind of winks, like, some of them it may even be more powerful to last even longer.
I was like, what's this tiny blue rock?
So she looks at you and she goes, "Oh, you like that one, dear?" She's tall. She's barely taller than you are. I mean, she's probably about 3'3". So, maybe a foot taller than you. But she kind of looks at you. Doesn't seem to care that you're a kobold. But she says, "Oh, that one." She goes, "Do you like it? It's very nice, isn't it?"
Camilla's just gonna nod her head.
Well, that one, my dear. That one. She looks at it for a moment in your hand. And she goes, "Oh well, that. If I remember correctly, yes, that one will make you." She says essentially they'll give you an advantage on a wisdom saving throw. Is more or less what it'll do.
Well, me no think so good. So
I don't know. You think pretty good for a kobold.
Camilla's gonna slap her tail at the back of Calamity's knees.
I just picture Calamity's going, "You think well?" Blah! You know, that knees buckle falls down on his ass.
What? It's a fact.
Well, are you interested in that one, dear? Only 5 gold.
I'm gonna climb up on Calamity's shoulder so I could see more of the table at once.
I'm gonna
anything
look
else?
at the gnomish woman and be like, I'll give you a gold here and now to give me an extremely quick summary of your wares, magical in the variety.
Well, she offers various rings, gems, earrings. They range anything from providing a single-use saving throw bonus, give you advantage on one saving throw, to adding a +1 to a skill check of your choice, various ones. Some of the rings will do cantrips. So there's a ring that'll do Mage Hand once. They're all one-time use things, so it's like Mage Hand,
Gotcha.
Light, any kind of cantrip for it there. There's even a couple that she has. They're the more expensive ones. She says that they give you luck. Again, they're only one-time use, so it'll give you 1 luck point to use for it there.
Cool. How much is the luck point ring?
She says those are the most expensive ones. They are 20 gold.
I'll take a luck point ring.
Okay. So she gives you, it looks like a diamond, and inside there's the etching of the symbol for luck. Looks like an arcane symbol, but in there for luck. She just says you hold it, and as long as it's on your person, when the time comes, you may call upon its power.
Yes. Well, I got what I wanted. Camilla.
Is there more than one luck ring?
She has 1 more.
Camilla's got FOMO. I would also like a luck ring.
All right. Yeah, so it's just a little, it's like a diamond. So it's just a small diamond that has an arcane symbol etched into it. It's actually inside. You guys are pretty confident that when the luck runs out of it, the diamond is probably worth, maybe a gold. It's not super fancy. The cost is all the magic aspect for it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Anything else?
I think I'm good with the table.
Okay. So as you guys start to walk away, you hear some commotion behind you at the table. You guys want to turn around and look back, or you guys just gonna keep walking?
Yeah, I'm nosy. I'll look.
Okay.
Yep.
You guys kind of look over your shoulder, and you see several others that have gathered around. They start to back away as several of the curios start to lift off the table and whirl around. They start pelting into people. People start holding up their hands, screaming, stop, stop, stop. Make it stop. Others, like that had somebody had just bought something before you, kind of holds it and are close to their chest, and they vomit and retch right there. You see the Mistress Glitter Twist going, what is going on? Make it stop! Stop, stop! It's just chaos. Both of you make a perception check for me here.
What in the goddamn? If
What
I
is
don't roll it,
happening?
if I don't roll it on behalf of Camilla, it's so bad.
Oh, there we go.
You're still out rolling.
Camilla, just high enough. You notice down the street, actually maybe about down the street, maybe 2 buildings down, there is around the corner. You can see there's a lady an elvish lady. She's just kind of looking your guys' direction, and she's just cackling and laughing her ass off.
I'm just gonna go over to the elvish lady. Be like, what the fuck?
Do you guys want to go like talk to her or do anything? I mean, the trinkets on the table
Yes,
are just going haywire, crazy.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm so confused.
I'm still on Calamity's shoulder.
Okay.
Right now, I'm picturing Camila on Calamity's shoulder, like tugging his hair this way, or tugging on an ear, maybe this way, that way.
It's like, what the hell? Why, lady? What? Why are people in this town so goddamn weird?
So as you approach, you see that she's a middle-aged elf. She has a smile. Actually, it's the same elf I described earlier, since it's an hour and a half earlier than before. But she is cackling, and she looks at you and she goes, "What? What do you want?" Yes, this is so fun.
Can you knock it off before somebody gets hurt?
No, I haven't had this much fun in centuries. This is great.
All right. Well, and then how far away is the table?
It's maybe about 50 feet away.
I'm going to yell back to the table.
Okay, what do you yell?
Glitter twist! It's this lady!
The elf woman, she laughs, kind of contains herself. She goes, "Well, you're a spoil sport, aren't you?" But she kind of leans back behind the corner, and she goes, "Well, if you really want me to stop, well, magic is such a fickle thing. Tell her to leave. I don't need her encroaching on my business of trinkets, as it were. If you'll excuse me, I must be going." And she turns and just keeps laughing and walks down the street.
She sucks.
Yeah. I'm just gonna tell Glitter Twist. I'm like, she said she wants you to leave because you're encroaching on her business. I'd just keep an eye out for her again.
So Glitter Twist is like, "I don't know how to stop this. Make it stop."
Yeah, I don't know either. But it's definitely her fault, and she did not stop doing it.
Yeah.
As not the law, that's about all I could do.
As you go to leave, she kind of grabs your arm, like your sleeve, and she's like, "Well, well, if you can get her to stop whatever is going on, I'll give you one of my trinkets for free."
But her condition was to... fine, whatever. Alright, Camilla, side mission.
Alright, you guys gonna go find this elf woman?
I suppose.
Alright, go ahead and
The jeweler will wait.
just make a survival check. It's not gonna be super hard.
Ugh.
Oh, hey. Yeah. I'll take that one, because my rolls suck and I have a +0.
What'd you get? It shows me Camilla's, but not yours.
That's a 9. I didn't really. I can try.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. It's a 4. I knew it.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh no.
So as you guys kind of walk back to the corner, you're like, I don't know where this lady went. You start walking down the street. You wander around for a while. You ask some questions. About an hour goes by, and you kind of are getting the direction. Like somebody was like, "Oh yeah, sounds like Mistress Darkfoot. She runs the apothecary." And you finally make it to the apothecary right as Branch and Frederick are walking down the street. You guys kind of like round the corner, crash into each other.
Jesus.
Oh,
You guys,
well,
you guys
hello
would be
there.
here. You guys absolutely would be here, wouldn't you? What the fuck happened to your tail?
Okay, so
It's gone.
I told him that lady was crazy, and he just...
That lady is definitely some kind of crazy.
Wait, you've met her?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. She fucking took his tail.
But I'm fast.
Why did
I'm
you,
so
Yeah,
fast.
but look
why
at him.
did
He's
you
all
give her
dizzy all
your
the time.
tail?
She said she'd make me fast. Now look at me. And I sprint, like 20 feet away, and then come back. Look how fast I am.
When you sprint 20 feet away, I'm going to tell you to sprint back.
Yeah, he moves twice as fast as you've ever seen him move before.
I'm going to very specifically put just a little bit of my foot out in the way, sprinting back.
So you're trying to trip him? Is that what you're trying
Yeah,
to do?
yeah, just a little bit. Just a tiny trip that would normally be very recoverable.
Okay, so Branch, you need to make a dexterity saving throw. Or actually, I'll give it to you as either... Yeah, I'll make it a dex saving throw, just so you can kind of see. You have a disadvantage on it, remember.
Okay. That is a 10.
Okay. You manage to make your save. You don't stumble over his foot, although you do feel clumsy. Like, you manage to, like, oh, look, his foot's out, I should stop. And then you, like, just barely manage to stumble over it without running it, having any problems.
I barely put my foot out there at all, Branch.
What's the big idea there, Calamity? Jealous much?
Not exactly a cat's grace there.
You better.
See what I mean? She even took his agility away.
I think he gave it away, Friedrich, but it's still a weird-ass trade to make.
I believe that she took advantage of him while he was not capable of making such a decision. He was high.
If anything, I think that was the best decision I made my whole life.
Oh, he is high.
No.
Alright, well, tell you what. Maybe we're in there trying to get her to stop messing with this other gnomish lady's trinkets cart. And if Branch wants his tail back, we can negotiate. But I don't know. Branch doesn't seem like he wants his tail back.
Well, let's take care of this. Friedrich just really angrily storms into the fucking apothecary.
Gonna follow behind and be like, hey, so you have his tail, right?
So you walk back into the apothecary. You get the Branch and Frederick do, and they lead you guys. They lead the two of you in there. But she's over the counter, kind of setting back the potions that she had in the vial. She puts them back on that, like a shelf behind it, and she goes, "Oh, why aren't you a handsome one? Why, his tail? I don't know what you're talking about." She kind of winks.
Thank you.
Why does everybody... I'm not a fucking idiot. Jesus Christ.
She goes, "Oh, I didn't think you were."
Oh, good God. Well, that seems like a pretty good deal for me.
Can we just cut to the point then?
Can you knock it off with the gnomish lady's cart? Like, that seems like a pretty good deal you got out of Branch here. Call it even.
It is not a good deal.
Would you like another tail, perchance?
I'm not giving away my tail, Branch.
I'm giving away your tail.
That's not how this works.
You know what? We're giving away Branch.
So when you offer the other, like, Calamity's tail, Branch, she kind of smiles at you and she goes, "Oh, I don't need any more, dear." She goes, "But perhaps if he would like to give something else of his
I don't want to give shit. Can we just get this over with?"
Well, I guess I could be persuaded to, stop with that despicable woman's display, I guess.
You don't even sell the same things. What
Let
is
me
wrong
put
with
things
you?
straight, okay? Consider yourself persuaded, or else.
No.
Dog, you're an apothecary. You took his tail, and it must be illegal because you're trying to not tell me that with wings?
Listen, I
How
can
is
give you
that even
the
remotely the same as a trinket cart? What is it?
Oh, I do sell things like her, just mine are better. Your
Well,
friend
then
can
what
attest
does
to
it
that.
matter?
Yeah,
She's
she's got a point there.
she's not even here permanently. What are you talking about? Swapping your tail for speed is not the same thing as getting this fucking diamond that makes me lucky one time.
Just
I don't
once.
know.
Oh, she says, see, that is the problem with these. I'm trying to think of the word for it. Charlatans. They advertise these things and they don't even last.
She told me. What do you think? She
Such
said
a-
it was good for one use. What do you mean?
It's such a cheap magic. Oh, I just can't abide by such atrocities.
Well, at
I'm just
least
gonna
you don't
turn to
take away
Friedrich.
people's tails and don't tell them about bad side effects.
I'm just gonna turn to Friedrich and be like, I fucking hate Lennox, and I see why this was his town. Because I fucking hate it here too.
Me too. Me too, Palamides. Me too.
Oh,
You know
sounds
what
pretty
I would
cool.
do to this whole town? The same thing I did to Linux. Little reminder, I just critted the shit out of them with them all.
Yes. Well, so she kind of looks at you and kind of just looks at this conversation, and she just has
I'm
this
so tired, lady.
knowing smirk on her face.
I'm so tired. Please, can we just make this easy for once?
So she goes, well, fine, if you wish. I'll take this. Why not? Whatever she sold you.
For 20 gold? You want
Don't
20
give
gold?
it.
She doesn't even have any more. She's offering me a free trinket to get you to cut it off. She doesn't have any more of these, and they're the most expensive thing.
Do you want to join our party? You're pretty chill.
God, I'm
Yeah, I could.
no, I don't need more of this.
Look, lady,
Thanks.
the only thing you're getting is this. And Frederick just flips her off.
I don't think you're making this easier, Frederick.
She
God, can you
goes,
see why I'm so tired, lady?
You're offering your fingers to her? I wonder what she'll give you.
Stop it! Just stop! I like you better sober, Branch.
I think you both better sober.
Ah.
I like this whole town better sober. It feels like everyone here's high.
Well, so I will say that if you are not willing to offer her the luck stone that you got, the one use luck stone, she'll take anything else. What are you willing to offer in return for her to stop? Is what she's asking.
I'll give it my luck stone.
Okay.
I'd give her 10 gold before Camilla pitches that in.
I am going to try and pass off a ball bearing I
Oh.
have
Whoa!
as the luck stone.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. I will make it a sleight of hand check on this, or a deception check. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
19.
Holy shit.
Seeing what Camilla's doing, I'm gonna try to help Camilla.
Okay.
I have a plan for this.
What are you doing to try and help her with this?
My current plan is if she tries to point out that, like, I don't sense any magic on this, I was gonna argue, like, well, it's really cheap magic. Would you even be able to tell?
Mm-hmm.
That was about it.
Okay. Well, go ahead and roll with advantage on this then, Camilla.
Oh God. Okay, that was my second roll. So
Well,
19 it is.
alright. 19's not bad.
Well, unfortunately, she rolled a natural 20, so she
Damn her.
knows for sure that it's not the real thing.
Give me back my ball bearing.
She gladly hands it back to you.
All right, 10 gold. That's what I got on the table. Fucking money solves all my problems, apparently.
No, no. I just slap your head away.
It's
No!
not for her, for a drink.
Oh!
She kind
It's
of.
for the
Wait, I'm
nymph lady.
confused.
Okay, so Calamity's, she kind of smiles and reaches out and kind of takes her fingers and pulls the coins to her. And you feel something tugging at like your belt loop, and you see a translucent mage hand trying to pick your pocket.
I'm going to pull out my rapier.
Okay. Who are you pointing the rapier at?
Her.
Okay. She kind
Like, out of everyone in this goddamn shop, I'm pretty sure there's one person here with mage hand capabilities, and I don't really appreciate getting robbed.
Oh dear, it's really me that's being robbed. 10 gold for the most amusement I've had in centuries?
I fucking hate you.
Okay.
Holy shit, I hate you.
She kind of goes, well, that's a shame. And you see like the amusement from her face disappear. And there's
Can we
this
cut the bullshit now?
twisted, like, evil appearance that kind of like in her eyes. And she goes, well, if you're going to act that way, well then, perhaps I will take what I want from you then. Everybody...
Lady, you're not even the most evil thing I've eaten for breakfast today.
Well, we're in combat. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh no.
And then I will pull up the map because totally closed
19.
the map page.
Hell yeah. Oh my
Funny
Oh
one.
god, everyone
What?
wants that
What
initiative.
the fuck?
Holy
Not me, I got a 6!
I thought I had a lot.
You
Oh my
do!
God.
Holy Christ. I got a 6, so the rest of you could get 19, 21, and 20 fucking 7.
I think that's how it tends to work.
Thank you for your sacrifice.
Somebody has to make the sacrifice. It might as well be you. Alright, let me change the
Fuck
map.
this stupid hag. She could have taken 10 gold and gotten on with it.
Okay, so the new map should be up. And it's funny you mentioned that she's a hag, because she is.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty haggy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you
I
said
called
it,
her
and
a
I was
hag
just
as
like,
an insult earlier.
yeah, I heard that, and I was just like, I wonder if she's gonna take poorly to that, because she's definitely a hag.
Yeah.
So you guys will be on the other side of the counter. Okay, well, starting the top of the round, Camilla, you are up.
Jesus.
Gotta add everybody else. You guys gotta add yourself to the map.
Are you sure Camilla's
yeah,
first?
okay.
I don't know.
According to this, she,
Where am I? There I am. Hello.
and she got a 27. Pretty sure she's first.
Still standing on your
Oh
shoulders.
shit, I can grab yours. Oh god, I don't want to grab yours. Why does it keep grabbing? I keep
Because
trying
I'm
to
putting mine on top of yours.
grab. Yeah, but
That's
then
why.
I have to grab. Yeah. Then I get yours instead of mine. All right, that's fair. I mean, if if you're still on my shoulders, just be on top of me. I'm not gonna move first, anyways. I'm moving last.
Alright,
I can
Frederick,
just
I'm gonna
leave my
put you
check in
there. And then Branch, I will put you kind of there. Alright, Camila, what do you want to do?
I am going to try and stab her with my rapier.
Okay. You gonna just jump onto the counter and try and stab her?
Yup.
Go for
Hell
it.
yeah.
Have at it. Oh my god!
Jesus fucking Christ.
The wood rolls do not end. Is that a crit?
All right. No.
No,
That's
it
an
is-
18.
Jesus.
Plus
my God.
8.
Okay, you definitely hit her.
Don't forget your sneak attack.
Oh yeah, whoops.
She hasn't
So
gone yet.
9.
Yeah, good old Camilla here is a swashbuckler.
Oh,
23.
What?
Holy shit.
damn.
I'm aiming for her eyeballs.
You.
Oh my god.
Well, you very much hit her in the eye with that.
Good god.
As her, like, you stab into her head, and she goes, ah, and kind of claws at you. But it's not her turn.
And I'm gonna, my bonus action, I'm gonna roar. I'm gonna draconic cry.
Okay, what does that
Oh,
do?
what's that do?
Until the start of my next turn. Me and my allies have advantage on attack rolls against enemies that could hear me.
Okay, well, shit.
Oh, okay.
This is
I
gonna go
take
quick.
those.
All right, well, Sir Branch, you're up.
Holy Christ.
Well, okay. This is awkward, lady.
Sorry.
Wait, what is this? Oh, okay. I'm going to go ahead and grapple her.
Okay. I will give you advantage. You need to move your character so you're standing next to her at the moment. I'll give you advantage because you have your little kobold friend standing on the counter with her rapier stabbed into this creature's head.
Branch just jumps across the counter.
Yeah, it's that moment of jumping over. Ah, got her, guys.
Okay, and then
Got him.
that's basically an unarmed strike, right?
Yep, you got it.
Okay. And that is a 22.
Yes, you hit her, so we have to make a strength check. So make your strength check, and I will do against hers.
Okay.
Gotta beat a 9.
I got a nat 20.
Holy shit! Yes, so she is flailing at Camilla here, trying to be like, "Get off me!" And you just jump over the counter. It feels a little weird not having a tail. You're like, "Oh god, it's like tail missing." But then you just grab her and grab her arms, and you just hold her in place. At the moment, she is restrained.
I whisper in her ear, "Where's my tail?"
Well, it's is it her turn? Let's see. It is not her turn. All of you notice off to the side, she has like a broom that's sitting off to the side, and it starts to twitch, and then flies towards let's say Camilla. It's an animated broom.
Does she have little wizard frogs too?
I wish there was unfortunately no wizard frogs available.
Damn it. That's
I
so
looked.
unfortunate.
Animated. It's gonna be here, and it flies at you. I'm just gonna try and hit you. All right, Camilla. I got a 23 to hit you.
That does hit.
You get hit for 5 damage as this broom starts pummeling you. And then that brings it to Frederick's turn.
Well,
Ooh, can I use my reaction to uncanny dodge?
You can, yeah.
Ooh. What's that do?
nice.
When I get hit with an attack and I can see the attacker, I use my reaction to have the attack's damage against
Oh,
them.
hell yeah.
You can
Yeah.
totally do that. Yes.
So would that be 3 or 2?
It would be 2.
Rounds down.
Okay.
Yeah, always rounds down. Unless you want to round it up, in which case I can do that too. It's up to you.
So Frederick's just gonna go. In case it wasn't clear, I fucking hate you, and I'm just gonna swing my fucking great axe at her.
Oh god. Okay.
Oh, Lennox's.
Yes.
Yo.
All right.
Lennox.
Move yourself into position.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
She wanted to see how buff you were.
Flanker. She dead.
I'm. Alright. Oh, damn, I didn't see the map was updated.
Hell yeah.
For some reason, it didn't show for me.
Yeah, I don't think it does.
Yeah,
in
I'm
real
gonna
time.
flank
I think
her
I had
like
to
that.
refresh.
Okay. Yeah, so that's her in the red. You are flanking her. Make your attack.
And that is a nat 1 to hit.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh,
Was that
what?
with advantage?
Oh, it was not with advantage.
Ooh, okay.
It's true, I do have advantage.
That's
Yes.
true, you do.
Now that's 17 to hit.
17 will hit her.
Oh, swag. At least you're not stabbing one of us.
And now that's 9 slashing
French
damage.
lost
Okay.
another limb.
It's
And
the worst.
I'm gonna use War Priest
Ooh.
to make another attack.
Okay.
Cause screw her. And that's 27 to hit.
Oh my.
Fuck. Okay, yeah, you definitely hit.
Someone's gonna walk in here and just see us beating this little woman.
And 12 slashing damage.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so
Oh, beautiful.
I just want to point out that at this point, you've got, like, here's how things played out so far for it. She's like, give me my money. And you just see Camila go, fuck you, jump off of Calamities onto the counter, stab her in the head, into her eye. This woman is screaming, trying to brush her off as Branch jumps over the counter, grapples her, so she's kicking and screaming at the moment, and then lo and behold, Frederick just runs around Branch and just starts wailing right into this woman's side, practically trying to cleave her in half while Branch is holding on.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Absolutely.
And this woman is just screaming bloody murder. And meanwhile, there's this broom that's just trying to beat down Camila. Just animated broom. Which
So
brings
wait,
us to the animated knife that appears.
I do have a question though.
Uh-huh.
Branch, are you holding the hag in a full Nelson?
Yes, no doubt.
Alright, nice. That's all.
Alright, well, the knife comes flying off the wall, or off the shelf behind you, and is going to attack Branch. Branch tries to hit you for a 9, which is definitely not going to hit you.
No.
It's a
Alright,
butter knife.
Calamities. It's your turn. Chaos has unfolded right in front of you.
Alright, I'm pulling out my longbow, Lennox's Bane,
Oh my
Okay.
god.
and I'm going to take a shot at her, head
Okay.
preferentially,
Why are you barrel stuffing her with the sniper?
Yeah.
because it does more damage. Because I have bracers of archery. Alright. Shots fired for a 24 to hit.
Jesus, yes, you hit.
Let me do some calcs here. That's 14 plus my sneak attack, which is going to come out to be 23, and Piercer rerolls the 1, which only adds 1. 24 damage.
Holy shit. Okay, you shoot her in the other eye. Her head snaps back, and she goes, ah! And you watch, all of you watch, like, Branch, she's in your arms, you're holding her. She goes limp, and then just turns into seaweed and water and just dissipates right there in front of you. And you're like, what the fuck? And as soon as she disappears and dies, the broom and the knife just fall to the ground.
I fucking hate this town.
Camilla is already scribbling across the counter and the shelves, looking for interesting things.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get my arrow back.
I'm gonna get my 300 gold back.
Okay. This is
I need to get my tail back.
a,
You
so
know, because I did buy 2 greater
uh-huh.
healing potions. I want that gold back.
So the gold
That's
is
so
there. You
funny.
can certainly take that.
That is so funny.
You kind of bust into the room in the back, Branch, and the room is empty. There's nothing there. It's all gone. Your tail included.
Can I see what I know about I like hags.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, make a.
'cause
It'd be. I'll give you the choice. It would be either a
history, maybe.
religion or. Frederick, I'll make it a religion check for you.
All right.
For Calamities, it would be a history check.
Yo. All right. Well, let me try to think.
Well, actually, you're a rogue, right? Oh yeah, you're a rogue. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
History.
alright.
We both rolled 11.
Oh my god.
Okay, so for both of you, you guys kind of put your heads together and are like, what was going on is she was definitely not normal. Her attitude towards the end, you're both pretty confident she was some kind of hag, but you don't think she's truly dead.
Yeah.
With
So how
that,
did she take your tail, Branch?
well, with that, Frederick, you realize that the prick you felt when you took the potions, there was probably something else that happened with that. You're not exactly sure
Aw, dang.
what, though. You don't feel any different currently.
For now.
Yeah.
Does Frederick tell us about the prick?
Not yet.
Alright.
But
how did
I
she take
just
your tail?
remember.
You do find your 300 gold. That's easy enough. You actually find another 50 gold with it, too.
I'm taking the 50 gold with it.
Shit, why not?
Because
This lady.
I know I'll use it to religious purposes.
Alright, well, anything else?
Branch, how did she take your tail?
Yeah,
It just
that's
kind
the
of,
question.
it just kind of wasn't on me anymore. And it was around her neck.
So she didn't remove it, like physically.
No, but she just had it. Just,
Sounds like magic to me.
I don't
which
remember
sounds
it
like
very
I
well.
wouldn't be here.
Yeah, so Branch, like you put your hand down your lower back where your tail would come out, and it's just smooth skin. There's not even a stump. It's as if you never had a tail to begin with.
Maybe I should shave, and maybe I'll look like like a human.
At least you didn't take all your hair.
True.
You might look even as
Alright.
handsome as I do, Branch, if you shave all that hair.
Well, unless we tracked her down,
I say with a
getting that
very
tail
ugly
back.
smile.
But tracking her down could be worth it. Either way, should go see if that gnome is doing any better.
Alright, well, you head back to there unless anyone else wants to do something else.
I'm good.
Alright, you head back to the gnome and you find her at her stall. She's kind of like everyone else has left. You can see the stall is a mess and she's kind of trying to pick it up a little bit. But as you approach, she kind of looks at you and she goes, "Oh, I don't know what you did to stop it, but thank you.
Oh,
thank you."
I killed her. We all
Huh?
did.
You did what?
Oh, she was a hag, and she tried to rob me, so I killed her. Not really. She's probably not actually dead, but she will be by the time we're done with it.
She goes, oh. Like, you see this look on her face for the moment. She, like, doesn't believe you, and then you say that, she's like, oh, you're being serious, aren't you?
Yeah, I fucking hate this place.
Yeah, she kind of swallows and looks around. She goes, well, yeah, I think it's, best. And she kind of pulls looks like a trunk or a carrying case out, and she from under the table, and she goes, I think it's, best that I move on to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that probably seems good. Yeah. And at least until, she's dead. But honestly, who the fuck wants to stay in this goddamn shithole? I mean, all I've run into all day is a decent piece of armor and a bunch of crazy assholes and a hag. So,
Personally, I love this song. I can stay here forever.
this is your scene, Branch.
She goes, well, yeah. Well, I did promise you one of your choice. Did you have something you wanted?
visibly tired, sighing and puffing air out of my mouth. It's like, Constitution saving ring.
She plucks one of the rings out and hands it to you, and she goes, "This will do just fine." It's a simple, like, bronze band.
Ooh, actually, I'm gonna think back to getting paralyzed with hold person by Lennox. I'd be like, wisdom, actually.
Okay. So instead of a bronze one, it's a silver band.
Heck yeah.
It's just a simple, thin silver band. There's no, like, iconography on it at all. And if you didn't know it was
that's
magical, you would just be a silver band. Silver ring.
That's fair. Okay. Just gonna add a customized diamond and a customized silver ring to my.
So anything else for the rest of you?
And of course, she's packed up and gone.
I would very much like to just back up and leave this town,
Hey, does anybody have any?
hopefully permanently and never coming back.
You wouldn't have any idea how to track down a hag, would you?
She goes, "No, that's the last
Okay.
thing I want to do." And if you were smart, probably not the best thing for you to do either. Maybe, well, you could tell the guard, but I don't know. I'm not going to stick around to find out, if you know what I mean.
Oh, guys, that reminds me. Frederick, remember earlier where the apothecary, and then we heard these like weird went to check out this house, and then it was really creepy, and so we left.
Yeah, I did not want to remember that. Thank you very much.
Well, maybe she might have something to do with that, possibly. I don't know.
Well, if she was making the house creepy, maybe there's a reason she'd want people kept away from it.
Maybe. Might
Could
be
be
the
worth
hag's
investigating.
lair.
Could be worth investigating. Because I really, really, really want to kill the shit out of this lady.
So as you guys are
It'd be
discussing
nice.
this woman, this Mistress Glittertwist, she is very pointedly not paying attention to you. Puts all of her stuff in the box, kind of puts the lid on it, folds up her table, and just goes, "Well, thank you again, dears. I hope I never see you again," and then quickly starts walking away.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, see you soon.
So mind you, time-wise, it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon at this point.
Alright, you dorks wanna... I'm pointing at high and drunk. So I'm going to refer to them for today. Wanna take me towards the spooky house and we can see if it was a drug-addled dream or not? I assume you're still tagging along, Camilla. You in this for the long haul? Maybe the hag has money.
I do keep seeming to find shinies with you guys around, so yeah.
Okay. So, well, before we continue...
Then let us step out.
Okay, well, so that's where you guys will head next. So before we continue, I know it's getting a little late for everybody. Do you guys want to stop here, or shall we continue?
I'm good either way. What about you?
I'm not feeling as tired as I could be. How are you doing, Trinity?
I'm good.
Okay.
Branch is also good as long as I think Frederick is the one that's the latest for. As long
Oh,
as
we're all on Eastern, except for
Oh
you.
wow. Okay.
I'm just not as tired as I figured I would be by now, so I'm alright.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So just for perspective, we'll do an hour more at most, and then
Yeah, that's probably for the
100%
best.
call. I don't want.
Alright.
If you guys need to go at any point, just let us know, and let me know, and we will stop. But we'll continue. All right. So you guys head back with Frederick, and then leading you to the mansion, or the ruined mansion, I should say, for it there. Frederick and Branch, you lead them to the gates, and you Calamities, you can see where Frederick ripped the gate off. He kind of like haphazardly put it back up against
Jesus Christ.
the broken grating, and it's like, yeah. So the door just opens now, and you kind of move it, and you just hear this clink, and the broken gate is just hanging up like haphazardly from like the chain. If it wasn't with the chain, it would be on the ground.
Jesus.
But Calamities, you and Camila both look around, and you notice that there is nobody on the street. Like, you guys got onto this street, and then everybody was gone.
Yeah, this feels pretty magic-y.
See? I might be drunk, but I'm not drunk.
Listen, if I know anything about cities, it's that even an alley like this shouldn't have nobody in it. I mean, fuck, Branch probably walked into a shittier alley than this, and he got drugs.
So you guys can go ahead, and I changed the map, so you guys should be able to refresh it. But you guys can go ahead and put yourselves...
Oh, it actually auto-refreshed for me. Hey, let's go.
Branch, what did you do to your picture? Oh my god.
I added.
That's horrifying.
That is disturbing.
It's
Fucking lizard man.
it's high Branch.
Oh my god.
Anime psycho mode.
Psycho Branch right there. Holy shit.
All I'm gonna say is Frederick never looked like what Frederick looks like.
That's
The
fair.
picture.
Yeah,
Absolutely
Calamities
fair.
doesn't either, but you know.
Alright, so you guys walk up to the manor. You guys are at the bottom of the steps.
I'm
I'm
gonna turn to
just
everybody
gonna
else and
walk
be like,
then.
do you guys want to be stealthy about this, or do you just want to go in? Because I don't care either way today.
I have a feeling that stealth does not matter here, and that whatever
Cool.
is here will know we're here no matter what.
I'm gonna swing
While
open
Branch
the door
says
with
that,
Friedrich.
Frederick just slams open the door, just waltz in,
I'm gonna
armor
walk
just
in
clanking,
behind
just
him
clang, clang, clang.
and be like, knock knock, bitch. Where
No
you at?
subtlety. No subtlety.
I am sneaking.
Okay. Well, you're going to
So
sneak.
everyone else can be seen. I will
You're
not
gonna be,
exist.
yeah, you're gonna be behind, like in the shadows. That's the
Because there is no way I'm sneaking. If y'all have ever heard what plate
Oh,
armor
absolutely.
sounds like,
No, definitely
there is
not. Clink, clink,
no
clink.
sneaking with that.
All right. Well, so Camila, go ahead and roll a stealth check for me here.
30,
Oh my
20.
god.
Holy shit! God, your
Okay.
rolls. What did you do with your dice?
Oh god. Why did you hack the system to swap our rollers? This is cruel.
This is yeah, cruel and unusual, but also epic at the same time. I'm not gonna lie.
True.
I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Camilla, you feel pretty good. You kind of hide in the shadows here or there. You're small enough where you kind of like, oh look, there's a step. I'm gonna hide in the shadow of the step. The rest of you are like, oh, we had this kobold. Where the fuck did she go? She's just
She does that.
poof. Calamities, I'm going to say that you unconsciously kind of reach for your belt pouch to make sure your money pouch is still there.
That's fair.
Okay. So, Frederick and Branch, lead the way. Where are you bringing everyone? Where are they going?
I think
Oh.
we're gonna go back to like that big room.
Yeah, I take them back to the big room,
Okay.
and then I explain to them like what happened with the bookshelf,
Okay.
and then yeah, I'm like, yeah, after that happened, there was this voice that kept on saying, "Get out, get out, get out," and at first I thought it was. Then Frederick said he heard it too, so then I was like, okay, I'm not that crazy.
Okay. So I'll move everybody in the room. All right. So Calamities in Camilla, you see two skeletons, and it is eerily quiet in the room, in the whole manor as you've walked around. The only sounds, the only commotion has been whatever you guys have made, and it feels wrong making any kind of noise.
I'm gonna fight that and just call out like, okay, there's absolutely no way you're not here, and this spooky shit might work if I weren't so goddamn angry.
Are you sure you're not a barbarian? There's a lot of pent up anger there for you.
Listen, Palamedes has a lot of pent up rage towards his
Yes.
doofus teammates. He's gotta take it out on somebody.
Well,
I just don't get the
Palamedes,
mechanical rage.
you, like, as you say this, you notice that, again, there's this breeze that seems to brush through and past all of you. It makes you all shiver. It does not feel anything like what you experienced at the apothecary. This feels different. Evil. More evil or cold.
If
Oh.
this isn't the Hag, I'm gonna sub.
Wait, like it really feels evil.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh yeah. I forgot you guys had that.
you
There you go.
know.
for the
So
their
it's
future.
whatever is like present is rather close, is it?
As far as you can tell, yeah. I mean, it's just something feels
Alright.
wrong.
I'm gonna just go destroy undead.
Okay. So you're gonna hold up your holy system and then holy symbol and just do turn undead and destroy them.
Yeah.
Okay. You hold up your symbol, and what is that? It's a con save?
It's a. Let me recheck.
Turn undead is what we're looking for.
It is a wisdom saving throw, DC 15.
Okay.
And then what's the destroy? How many levels on G do they just die? Ah, CR
And
1/2 if it fails.
Destroy is CR half or lower.
Okay. You watch as one of the skeletons, the one underneath the bookcase, crumbles to ash. The other one, though, it starts to move and shift, and you see its head turn like 180 degrees and look up at you, Frederick, and this green flickering flame appears in it as it comes to life. Alright, everybody's gonna have to roll initiative.
I'm standing here watching it happen. I'm just gonna stab the shit out of you. Yes!
All I'm gonna say is, as that skeleton disappeared, y'all just saw a little like +5
Holy
XP.
Christ, our lowest initiative was a 15.
Wait, what?
15?
Yeah, you were the lowest, Friedrich. You're going
Oh
last.
god. I wanted to smite them.
To smite them. Well, you'll
Yeah,
be
the
able to
others-
attack at least one, maybe two. There's two at least. Actually, here. Okay, well, let's see. Who is first on this? Oh, hold on. I didn't roll the initiative for them. Oops. They got really high on their initiatives. How about that?
Wow.
I don't think a minus 29 is an initiative, though.
Oh
Yeah.
god, what?
Okay. Branch, you are first.
Very well. All right. I'm going to see. Is there an opening in where that second skeleton, not skeleton A, but the skeleton over here.
The one B that I may bring.
Am I okay? Perfect. Am I knowledgeable of its existence currently, or do I only know about A?
Make a perception check.
Okay. With advantage, since I'm high and it's a wisdom?
Yeah.
No.
If in anything that involves a wisdom check, you have advantage on it.
Okay,
Oh
cool.
my god.
Cool. At the
Drugs,
17.
kids.
You definitely hear something shifting and shuffling in the room down the slight hallway, like where the green is below the like.
Oh,
there's
I
a
see. Okay, I
hallway.
see. I see that.
Yeah, you can hear sounds coming from down that direction.
Gotcha. Okay. Um, hmm. All right. I'm just gonna walk up to the one that's right here then for now.
Okay.
And then I'm going to let's see, let's take an actual swing. Let's take my first with a dagger.
Okay.
Gadoosh. It's gonna be a 17 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Alright, cool. The damage is going to be 7.
Okay. You don't quite do enough to kill it. It's still alive.
And then I'm going to use my favored foe.
Okay.
When you hit a creature with an attack roll, you can mark the target. So you lose your concentration. And then that lets me do a 1d4.
Okay. So
And that is 1.
Oh, 1. Okay. 1 more point of damage. Still not enough to kill it.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Calamities, you are up then.
Yes, yes. Let's see here. Yeah, no, fuck it. I'm just gonna go to the other side of a skeleton A from branch.
Okay.
I'm gonna stab at it with the rapier of necrocide
Nice.
and do significantly more damage than I need to do to this thing, probably. 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
I will be sneak attacking.
Yeah, you're definitely going to kill it.
Oh, that's 33 damage.
You decimate and destroy this thing. In fact, when you hit it, the like your rapier stabs through its spine, and you just watch from the necrocide part of it. Just it's almost like acid. It just turns the bones to ash, and it just all of it until it just crumbles to the ground. There's no more. Anything else?
I'm gonna go stand like right at the edge of the hallway entrance, wherever that may be, and just kind of like press against the wall.
Okay, so be like here.
Yeah, kind of. I want to try to be like sort of hidden around the corner.
Oh, like one space up.
Yeah, like right there.
Totally fine.
I'm just gonna wait.
Okay. Well, interestingly enough, it is the skeleton that's still alive. It's its turn. It comes shambling around the corner. Gets right to there, and it is totally unaware of you, Calamities. It's just enough to be like, it doesn't even make any noise. It just kind of shambles in. That's it. Camilla, you're up.
Go stab it with my rapier.
Stab, stab, stab.
Step, step. Jesus. Yeah, the max damage roll there was a 32, and I got a 28.
So much.
Oh, oops. How do I move? There we go. I'm gonna step over to
Okay. Mhm.
closer to Calamities and Skeleton B. Now I will stab.
Okay. You are still hidden, so you get advantage on this.
Oh my Christ. Well, she doesn't need it.
You rolled
So,
a nat 20.
Yup.
Yeah, there's a 20.
Yeah, you definitely crit.
I need you to know the fun thing about rogues, Camilla. Because that's not all the damage you deal. And that's not all the damage you deal.
Yeah. You double
Because
your
sneak attack counts as weapon die.
Yeah, so you double it for crits.
What?
Yeah.
You do double dice on sneak attack as well if you land a crit. So roll 3d6 more.
Holy
Yeah.
mother of God.
I think 42 might be enough.
I'm pretty sure you have just hit the cap for highest damage thus far in this adventure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask the question. How do you want to absolutely decimate this skeleton?
I don't even know. How would you take apart a skeleton with a raping? I give it osteoporosis.
You remember Gideon in that one scene against the skeletal monster?
The
When you
goopy
asked
one?
how you take apart a skeleton with a rapier. Yeah, the one where she's just hitting all the weak points, like ligaments and shit.
Yeah.
It was a cool scene.
Just the same thing.
Yeah, I guess I just stab it in all the connecting bits.
Okay. So
Just deconstruct it.
Calamities, that's what you see. You just see this 2-foot kobold appear out of the shadows and dissect the skeleton right in front of you. It's kind of creepy.
God damn.
All right. Well, Frederick, it's technically your turn. We're still in combat.
Oh. I'm still in combat.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna... Wait, where's the other enemy?
You don't see any at the moment. If you want to hear for some, roll a perception check.
I'm gonna try and see if there's anything around.
Okay.
That is 11 on a perception check.
Okay. You do hear some shambling. Sounds like another skeleton is down the hallway from where the other one came from.
Alright, so would I still get my action, or
Yeah.
was that my action?
Nope. You
Okay.
Still get your action. Yeah. You know you can hear something down the hallway. You just don't know where exactly.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go towards what I'm hearing.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20. Oh god, wait.
Yeah, there's a
Where's
wall.
the...
You'll walk through wall.
Yeah, I'm not gonna walk through the wall. Yeah. That's 5. I'm just gonna stand there.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
I think that'll be it for my turn.
Okay. So it now would be this skeleton's turn. Moves to there. That's as far as it can shamble as it comes shambling down the hallway. And then I'm going to say Calamities. As you're kind of standing there, or actually it'd be Branch. I apologize. It'd be Branch. Branch, you're kind of standing next to the bookcase and you're like, oh, hey, it's dead. It's turned to ash. Everything's doing all right. You feel this cold sensation as this knife comes flying out of the air from your, maybe to the right, and tries to slam into you.
Oh no.
I fucking know what's this bitch.
Don't you dare say dexterity saving throw.
No, it rolled a 12 to hit you.
Oh, perfect.
Yes. Our dexterity's too good for that.
Put it on the board.
Animated.
Right. I'll put it right there so it's not on top of your character. But it's an animated knife. And then,
Oh no.
last but not least, it's the bookshelf off to the side. It starts on the. It's gonna be an animated table, is what it is, but it's a bookshelf in fact.
Oh. Dang.
The bookshelf stands
Jesus Christ.
right there. It tries to move to attack you guys. It's got a big movement speed. So
What?
Yo.
that's about as far as it moves. You had to stand to move part of it.
Good God.
Oh, hold on. I did a glass statue. It's not a statue. It's a table.
Yeah, I was just imagining it.
There you go.
Oh, hell yeah.
What?
There, that looks like a table. But that's all it does. You can't move any further. And that brings us
Well,
to
I
the
guess
top
I
of the
should come back. I'm the one with the axe.
round.
Perfect for wood.
Yes. Branch, you're up.
Guys, is it just me or is this knife floating? I'm
What
going.
knife?
Knives are fake.
Oh, okay, so I don't have to worry about it then. Cool. Alright, I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
It lets me add 30 more feet of movement, which I don't think I need anyways.
Oh my god, dude. Your
And then
dash is
I'm-
Branch
180 feet.
moves.
You're faster than a fucking monk.
And then
Right.
I'm
Oh,
going
God.
to run past the knife,
Okay.
go and attack the skeleton.
Okay. Well, the knife tried to swing at you and missed.
Nice try, knife. And I'm going to swing at the
Knife try.
and then I'm gonna swing with my Zephyr Strike using my short sword at the animated or normal skeleton. See.
Okay.
Let's see.
Kill him.
That is a 22,
Oh god,
To
that should hit
hit.
him. 100%.
and that is 5 damage
Oh, no.
plus the Zephyr Strike, which is 7, so 12 damage.
Okay. Do you still have the other bonus too?
No, that was just towards that skeleton, I think. Not,
Oh, really? I
yeah,
didn't know you couldn't move it around. That sucks.
yeah, because it's based on a concentrate. And when I cast Zephyr Strike, that turned into a new con.
I didn't know it was a
Oh, yeah.
concentration spell. Gotcha.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna give it to you. You managed to kill this guy.
Woo!
He is. All right. You run past Frederick. You just start wailing on this. Like you're a blur. You are the Flash. You just move so speedy. But kill it. Okay.
But so clumsy.
Yeah. Clumsy but speedy. That brings it to Calamities. You just watch as this branch turns into a blur and runs past you.
Yeah, that checks out. Alright, I'm going to use my bonus action to... I'm going to take out my longbow. I'm going to use my bonus action to steady my aim with the
Okay.
longbow. Thus, I can no longer move. But I'm going to take a shot at the knife with my newly steadied aim. For a 22 to hit.
Yes, definitely hits.
Alright, that is 14 damage. Plus-
a knife.
Yeah, so that's
Well, you hit the
22.
knife out of the air and it shatters into a million
Heck yeah.
pieces,
Heck yeah.
and it is dead.
Let's go. Alright, well, that's what I got. Bonus action, and movement.
Okay. Well, then that brings it to Camilla with Frederick on deck.
Gotta run up to the table and yes, ma'am. And attempt to stab it. Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
That is 10 damage to the table.
Okay.
But you can sneak attack it too, but
She wouldn't be able to sneak attack. She doesn't have advantage on it in this case.
she's a swashbuckler.
Ooh.
What?
She don't need it.
What?
Doesn't someone need to be within 5 feet of me?
No, that's base rogue. Swashbuckler only requires they don't have an ally within 5 feet.
Oh.
It's their special thing. I need you to be there. You don't need me there. Makes you more like a
Yeah, you don't
fighter.
need advantage when you use sneak attack. It's called Rakish Audacity.
Yeah.
Yeah, so roll that extra damage. So 19
Use
total,
nine.
it looks like.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Okay, you hit this thing and knock off, like, there's the
Hell yeah.
the table legs and the support beams. You puncture the support beams and it shatters inward, and it's damaged wood from the fire. And one of the legs, like, is limp, hanging down. It's probably going to come off if you kick it or touch it, but it's still trying to shamble forward and try to attack you. Frederick, it's your turn, unless you have anything else, Camilla.
I'm going to back away, back towards
Okay.
Calamities.
So you do bonus action disengage is what it sounds like. I think that's what you have.
Yeah.
I have fancy footwork, but that
As a
being
rogue, that's it's cunning action.
Yeah, cunning action is what it is. You're right.
Take a bonus action to dash, disengage, or hide.
Yep. Yeah, so you can move without
Okay,
taking. Yeah, because if you don't do that,
fancy
the table
footwork can't. Well, let me just
Fancy footwork
use
is.
the rest of my.
Oh wait, no, yeah, no,
movement
you're
speed?
right. Sorry, yeah, you don't even have to do the bonus. Because
Oh.
it's another swashbuckler thing. If you make a melee attack against a creature, it cannot opportunity attack you for the rest of your turn.
Well, how about that? It doesn't get to do anything.
Oh. You are correct. Fancy footwork does do that.
All right. Well,
That is my turn.
nice. Some good damage right there. Damn rogue
Yeah.
swashbucklers. All right. Well, Frederick, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna run to that bookshelf. 15. And I'm gonna try to slam my axe on it.
Ooh.
Try and-
my axe.
So that's 23 to hit.
Jesus.
Yeah, so hits. Oh my god.
Add 11 slashing damage.
Okay. You chop the bookcase. You cut out all the center bookcase pieces. It just kind of like collapse inward and they just fall to the floor. It's still alive though. It's gonna try and slam somebody.
That's why I'm using War Priest.
Ooh.
Huh? Oh.
25 to hit.
Definitely hits.
And 9 slashing damage.
Exactly what you needed to turn this thing into splinters.
Let's go.
Didn't even get to
Gotta use you as firewood.
Let's go.
All right, so that is we're out of combat now for it.
Swag.
There you go.
Woo!
That was a goaded turn undead.
Awoke them and then make you guys go away. All right. Yeah. So
We didn't
okay,
get
you're out of combat
ambushed.
there. What do you guys want to do? Where do you want to go?
Well, that knife feels an awful lot like the other animated objects the hag had around, so. And the bookshelf and all that jazz. Feels pretty haggy, which means that I really, really, really want to kill her. There's another really on there now.
Instead of 2, it's 3 times really.
Yeah, every time she pulls some shit, there's another really.
Well, I'm gonna search a little bit. I want to search upwards
Okay. So
in
you
this
find,
room.
Yeah, you find what looks to be some kind of entrance to a basement or a cellar area. It is caved in though.
Oh, all right.
I'm gonna poke the pile of rubble.
Okay, make a search check or a investigation check.
24.
Okay. As you search through the rubble, you actually find it would be a gem encrusted goblet that's got scorch marks and burns all over it, but it is
Yo?
worth 15 gold.
Yo?
Oh,
I like making money for dice.
Camilla's
Alright.
gonna see this and immediately climb back on Calamity's shoulders. His money just seems to follow him.
Nice. Very nice. Well, Branch, what do you want to do?
Gonna have to add Camilla to extras pets.
Mm,
Get her a
That would
backpack.
have
She can be like Baby Yoda.
Pops out to stab things in the eye.
Branch is feeling tired and kind of sick. He's just gonna lie down
Oh
Okay.
no.
and take a cat nap.
Aww. Cat nap time.
He's blocking the entire hallway.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what do the rest of you guys want to do? Continue to search if you want. It's up to you.
Yeah, I guess keep searching around the house. See if there's any other way into this collapsed basement or anything.
There's no
well,
way
if
into the
it's
basement. No.
cave time.
Or anywhere else we haven't been, really.
So there's the room to the far right you guys haven't been into.
Oh, this.
Ooh.
Okay,
So
okay.
you guys come into this room, and again, it's like there is no top floor. So it's just a big. Oh my gosh, Frederick, spasm out there. He's like, I've gone everywhere. You're not Branch, okay? You can't move, the speed of light. You're not.
That's true.
So there's no top floor, but you come in and you can see that there was some kind of balcony up above. It was probably like a observation room of some kind. There's the remains of we assume a piano or some kind of thing, so people would be able to look down at like performance of some kind in this room. As you all enter, though, you shiver. This room is cold. Your breath is coming out misted at this point. There is something here, some kind of presence.
Teeth chattering Calamity's just gonna be like, yeah, this feels right. I'm gonna shout down the hallway and be like, Branch!
So as you shout, you hear something like the room, the sound in the room, your voice sounds hollow, like something's pressing against it, and you hear coming from the center of the room or towards the center of the room. Hushing you.
Camilla
All right.
hushes it back.
Alright, fine. 1 second. I'm gonna step outside the door and be like, Branch!
Oh,
We got another spooky room. Might be able to kill the lady, get your tail back. I don't know, man.
okay.
All I know is it's spooky. Also,
Anyways.
apparently it also
Did it
wants
start
quiet
combat,
time.
or can I walk back there?
You can walk back there. Nothing has started.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
All right.
Also, it wants quiet time, so maybe you and it could have a cat nap together.
Wonderful.
Okay, so as you enter back into the room, Calamities, you still feel that shiver, like something's walking down your, over your grave, essentially, for it. Do you want to move in any further?
Yes.
Okay, move in where you want
So
to.
what the? So the fuck is up with you? I'm just gonna whisper, like out towards the center of the room.
Okay. You hear a female voice. Go away. As it whispers to you. I don't know if you can hear me what I said, but I said go away.
I don't wanna.
You're not welcome here. You hear a male's voice say.
I haven't been welcome in this whole fucking city.
You will die.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people talk smack today. So if we could just skip past that.
Die. Alright, we're in combat. You hear the voice
Oh, we
scream,
didn't even learn
die,
the name.
as you see a translucent female visage of a woman appear. It is a banshee, technically, but she is burned and warped, her flesh curling repeatedly over her body, her hair flailing around as if on fire. And next to her, holding one hand on her shoulder, appears a wraith, black, cloaked in shadow, its eyes yellow and bulging, as it radiates evil and darkness from it. You can see that on its head appears to be a grayish shadowed crown. And everybody roll initiative.
Oh, hey. I got a 15.
Oh my
Yay.
god.
Oh, hey, got a 6.
A nat 1.
Holy
It
shit.
can happen.
Meanwhile, Branch got a 28, so.
I got the 28.
Camila got her first, one.
That's true. It
Dang.
is technically possible
It is
for everyone
possible.
to do that. Just to give you specifically hope.
I like how they still got a 1, but still rolled high. Yeah.
Yeah. Plus 7 on initiative does that.
Yeah, it tends to happen. Alright, well then. Branch, you're first.
What a surprise. Alright.
I would
Sonic
never
the
have
Hedgehog.
thought.
I'm going to see if this is an action or a bonus action before I say it. Okay. I am going to cast Hunter's Mark
Okay.
on the Wraith.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to give it a purple outline
Okay.
to mark the Hunter's Mark. Okay, cool.
A purple hula hoop.
Let's let the hula hoops back in here.
Okay, so that's my bonus action, and then I'm going to use my action to aim my bow at him and take a shot.
Go for it.
Okay. That is a 19.
19 will definitely hit him.
Oh, yes. Okay, and then the damage is 7.
Okay. Is your
And
weapon
then-
magical by chance?
No, it is just a normal longbow.
Okay.
And then the 1d6 for the Hunter's Mark is 4, so 11 damage.
Okay. So as your arrow goes through him, you notice that it passes through him. It does seem to do something to the shadows around him. Instead of it being you see, it's a hole that appears in him, but then the shadows seem to close in around it. They are a little faded from where you hit. Definitely did damage to him, but he doesn't seem like it's doing as much as you might think.
Hmm. Interesting. Okay. Noted. That's my turn.
All right, Calamities, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna take steady aim with my longbow at the Banshee.
Mhm.
And fire off a shot with Lennox's Bane here. 14 to hit.
The Banshee, you said?
Yes, at the
That
Banshee.
will hit the Banshee.
Okay. Alright, let's do this the easy way again. Because I'm going to sneak attack 2, and I'm not rerolling any of that. That is 29 damage.
Okay.
Woo!
Is any of that specific or any type of, like, it's magical, I know that, but is anything like poison, necrotic, anything like that?
No, it's just regular old piercing.
Okay. 29. You hit the Banshee and take just a huge chunk of her essence out with it. Like, your arrow goes through, and it looks like she caves inwards a little bit before the mist essence behind her just shatters outward. She howls in pain, but she's still alive. She's still kicking.
We could have done this the nice way.
There was a nice way?
So I didn't have to shoot you.
Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. That brings it to the Wraith's turn. He is going to float forward and going to attack you, Calamities.
Well, that's fair enough.
Ooh, he went from a 14 to a 4, giving him a miss.
Ooh, sad days.
And then as he... Oh, I'm looking at the Banshee. Hold on. It didn't matter. He still misses.
Take
He- I'll give him
yours.
one more to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. He only gets one attack. Okay. Brings it to Camilla. You're up.
I'm also going to stab the Banshee.
Okay.
Where is the Banshee?
Banshee's in the middle of the room, or should be.
Okay. Gotcha.
Does a 16 hit?
Let me double check. I believe so. I'm gonna say yes. Yes, that hits.
Imagine having your only ally leave 5 feet of you. Oh, that's so sad.
That's
What?
16?
The sneak attack roll.
16 damage total. Am I counting that right?
Yeah, that's not bad damage. I just mean getting 2 ones on your
Yeah,
d6.
it's not bad. But it is, because you have a rapier that's +1 magical, correct?
Yep.
Alright, it ignores the magic or the damage resistance. So you pierce into it, and you feel the same kind of resistance as you're puncturing into it that you assume that Calamity's arrow felt. But as you pull your rapier out, you watch as some of the mist from the Banshee just fades away, and its image becomes a little bit dimmer. It is fading from the world quickly. So put you there. And it is now the Banshee's turn. It is going to do its horrifying visage. So everybody must make a wisdom saving throw for me here.
Oh. You don't say.
I know, right?
That's not a 4. 1 second. I'm gonna consume
That is a 13.
that wisdom saving throw ring.
That is
God
a
damn
nat
it.
20.
All right. So, Polymenides and Camilla, you are frightened for 1 minute, and you have disadvantage on attacks. Or, I'm sorry, I'm reading that wrong. So you have disadvantage on making the saving throw. You make it at the end of your turn. But you are frightened for 1 minute. And as long as you can see the Banshee, you have disadvantage on that saving throw.
I can't see the Banshee if it's dead.
Yeah. And
got
then
this.
as its final thing it does, it wails in pain, and everybody must make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh man.
Don't fail this one.
There's absolutely no shot I'm keeping that.
17.
That's an 8.
I'll sort this out later.
Or
Lucky
12.
point, please, God.
Sorry.
Alright, I've consumed both my trinkets, but that is a 16 on the con save.
Okay. So, Branch. I'm sorry, my friend. You failed your saving throw. And you fall unconscious at 0 hit points. You are not
Oh my
dead.
God.
You were just unconscious.
Aww.
Yeah, at 0. You were at 0 hit points. Everyone else takes 10 psychic damage.
Oh God.
And that's her turn. Frederick.
Can I use uncanny dodge or?
I don't remember how that works.
Yeah, that's a good question.
It just is an attacker that I can see hits me with an attack. It doesn't specify damage.
I don't know
or
that that
anything.
counts as hitting you with an attack if you fail a saving throw.
That's fair.
I don't know what the exact fucking
Yeah, let me read it.
terminology in D&D 5e is.
So it's technically not an attack in this case.
Yeah.
It's a
Okie dokie.
ability.
If it never made an attack roll, I don't think it counts as being hit with an
That
attack.
makes sense.
Yeah. Because it's just a wail. It's screaming and out at you. So unfortunately, no, you could not.
That's okay.
But Frederick, it's your turn. You just
All
watch
right.
Branch collapse to the ground. And you cover your ears from the screaming.
Well, screw that fucking Banshee. I'm casting Guiding Bolt, 3rd level.
Holy shit!
Whoa.
I hope this hits.
12 to hit.
12 is what you need.
Oh.
Oh, hell yeah.
Christ.
Yeah.
Alright. Guiding Bolt. Where are you? Where are you?
Is that 66 at 3rd level?
It is 6d6. Oh, a bunch of ones. But 17.
Whoa.
Is enough to kill it.
Oh, thank Christ.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right, you
Are you
explain
brave
how you
again?
kill this. What does your radiant, blast of a guiding bolt look like as it destroys this banshee?
It takes the shape of a dragon, and it just envelops the Banshee, and it just kind of dissipates. And as it dissipates, well, there's just no Banshee along with it.
Okay, that is what you guys see. This platinum dragon or radiant dragon appears and makes the banshee go poof, go away. It's gone.
Just poof.
Yeah. All right, Branch. It is technically your turn. The whale just says you drop to 0 hit points. It doesn't say you die, so you're just unconscious. You don't have to make any saving throws.
Okay. Cool.
Um,
So I got my nap after all.
yeah, you're getting a nap. Just right now.
You did.
Yeah. All right, Calamities, you're up.
Well, I suppose. Am I still frightened if the Banshee's dead?
You are no. It is your frighten is gone.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna circle around the wraith to the other side of it for
Okay.
positioning reasons for everybody else later. But for now, I'm gonna pull out my rapier and make my sweet neutral roll at it. Go, rapier of necrocide. Nat 20 me, baby. This is gonna be so much damage, and please roll well.
And it does the extra d6 against undead.
It does. I already put that into the roll. One sec. I'm re-rolling a 1 with Piercer. 33, 38 damage.
Holy fuck! Yeah, you get behind this thing as it turns and it's getting ready to slam down its attack at you, and you stab at it and kill it.
Oh my god. Let's go.
Fucking Jesus, man.
I want you to know that I was sad about rolling a 32 there because the actual max damage on that roll is 64.
Oh, well, you got halfway, so I guess
I did,
half
I
was
got-
enough.
Half was enough.
Half was enough. Yeah, so explain to us what it looks like when you use your Rapier of Necrocide to just obliterate this wraith.
I'm gonna stab through. I think on Calamity's I was usually going for the neck, so I'm gonna stab through the ghostly neck, and just like have it pierce through the shadows on the other side, and just not immediately, but fairly quickly, just a green glow engulfs the blade, and then it bursts into green fire.
Very nice. All right, and the wraith disappears, and immediately as the wraith dies, you feel the room return to start to warm up, and return to a normal temperature. You guys are out of combat. That was all there was in that room. Other than Branch taking his catnap at the moment.
I believe I'll just make a quick little prayer for everyone here.
Prayer of healing?
I do.
You mad lad.
10 minutes
I
for
have-
that, but doable.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna do a prayer of healing.
I will absolutely guard for prayer of healing. Hell yeah.
You guys don't have to worry about it. You guys can take that prayer of healing.
Fuck yeah.
I don't want it.
You don't want it. I want my
Okay, you're
shit.
sure you don't want 19 healing?
That's so close
I mean,
to
I guess
max.
I'll take it.
Yeah, alright.
So close to max. Oh my god.
It is so close to max.
So
8
good.
plus 7 plus 4.
And one more. This is very close.
That's so good.
Okay. Well, so you guys are out of combat. What do you want to do? What do you want to look around for? Look at anything.
I want to look at everything.
Okay.
These eyes must look at all.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get to kill a hag here, so.
Okay, so we're gonna do. Each of you guys get to roll once for an investigation check as you guys search the rest of the manor.
I'm so
Does that mean I'm awake now?
You are awake. Yes. As soon as you
Yes.
see
Okay.
any healing, you would be awake.
God.
Gotcha.
So, investigation, let's see.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Heck yeah. Somebody had to roll well, and it wasn't me. It wasn't Camilla either.
Yeah. Okay, you guys don't find everything, but
Dang it.
mark off
well.
that one because you guys got that one already. So I'm gonna have Branch and Frederick. Both of you. Well, I'll say Branch. Go ahead and roll a d4 for me here.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1.
1. Okay. You don't find the best item here, but you find close to it. You guys search the building, and during the search, you find what looks to be the manor, like the main manor house, or would have been like some kind of supply or office room for it there, hidden under a panel that's been warped from the wood and kind of been pried up a little bit from the weather. You find what looks to be a chest. Maybe it's almost like a hand chest. It's about maybe a foot wide, about 6 inches tall, or in like height. So it's like 1 foot by 6 inches by like 6 inches.
Oh, okay.
Dimension-wise. There was a lock on it of some kind, but the fire clearly damaged it and the wood is warped. But you pop it open, and inside you find a velvet lining on the inside and dozens of gems. You estimate their value in total to be 2,000 gold worth.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm sliding that in my mouth.
All right, and then Frederick, roll a d6 for me here.
Did you even pay
Alright.
money, or did you just pay your tail?
He just paid his
Just my tail.
6.
All right, you find actually that would be, in my opinion, the best item here for it.
And I found a fucking goblet.
You find like in the room you were in the very beginning, where
Yep.
actually it would be in the room you're in right now. So there's the fire. There's a fireplace No, it was in the original room. I'm thinking. I don't have the map pulled up, but in the room where you guys were, where you found the table and the skeletons,
Oh,
in the
yeah,
rubble
gotcha.
next to the fireplace, because there had been a mantle there, you actually find a sword. It's a short sword. It
Ooh.
is undamaged by the fire, including surprisingly the sheath is undamaged. Um, as you kind of pick it up and slide the short sword out, it does have for the hilt. Looks to be a eagle with or it'd be a hawk. I apologize, not a eagle. So it's a hawk at the pommel, and then its wings are the crossguard for it there. But it is a magical +1 short sword.
Ooh.
Wow.
Okay.
Bradshaw, I believe you may want to see this.
Oh yeah?
Look what I found. I know you like fighting with these type of weapon.
Oh yeah. I do. I do actually sometimes. Yeah. Heck yeah. You know what? I kind of found you you might like too, and then
Oh.
I show him the chest of gems.
Ah, you can keep it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Camilla's gonna break into your room.
Thank you, Frederick.
3 seconds and steal those gems.
Yeah, I can just picture Camille looking over your shoulder, Calamity's going, "Look at all the sparklies."
I was almost half expecting reaching to give the gems to him and not even be there.
What gems? They're gone. All right. Well.
Camilla, are you there?
And
Heck yeah.
Ooh. Well, there's nothing else. You do a full search of the house for about an hour. The presence that you had felt before has definitely faded. You do find in one of the rooms nearby, as you guys are kind of searching through the rubble, you do find what looks to be another man and a woman. They're wearing some clothes, or what's left of their clothes. They've definitely been burned partially away, but it seems to be a man and a woman. And their clothes, even though they're burned, you can tell were of high quality. Whoever they were probably the lord and lady of this place when it burned down.
Rich people get to turn into monsters when they die.
Yeah, they do.
Being monsters in life wasn't enough for them.
No, that's true. That's very true. But with that, what do you guys want to do? You're gonna head back to the inn. Search.
I still never got to talk to that jeweler.
You never did, but you found stuff though.
I did. The only reason I didn't buy that armor was because I wanted to see what magical rings were in town.
Well, you can always do that later at some point.
I can. I don't need to do it right now. I am going to write it down as a note, though.
All right. Well, in that case, we'll go ahead and stop here. So you guys are walking out of the building, or the remains of the building, for it, and that's where we will pick up next time for it there.
All right. Well, thanks for the game.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
You guys made
It was
short
very
work of all
fun.
of those. I figured that at least the Banshee would be a challenge, but clearly not.
I mean, I would have dropped 2 if I hadn't taken that lucky ring, so.
It worked out. It worked out. All right. Well, with that, we'll call it there. Congratulations again, everyone. We made it through the night. Everyone lived.
Woo, yeah.
Nobody died.
Yay!
Branch is
We
a
did
little bit
all live.
less of a tabaxi than he was before.
It's true.
Lost a.
Maybe
Wait.
one day we'll remedy that.
How
Maybe
much
one day
does
I'll
a
get to kill
till
this
weigh?
asshole.
Like,
I don't know.
lost a pound or two?
How much
Probably
does
about
a cat's tail weigh? And then I'm just gonna scale up.
Maybe like a tiger's tail.
Yeah,
That'd
more
probably
like
be a good
that.
estimate.
I don't want to know about a cat's average weight. I want
Anyways,
to
you
specific.
You lost a bit of weight. Looks great on you, buddy.
You're a little lighter
Thank
than
you,
you
thank
were
you.
before. Just a little. Not
The
much.
average weight of a tail of a type 10 to 15 pounds.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, like, I mean, on a human-sized cat, it's probably not an insubstantial amount of weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd probably say probably like 5 pounds. I probably lost
Yeah.
like 5 pounds
5 to 10. I'd
of
figure.
cat.
Yeah.
Then you gotta include
Oh,
the
so that's why you run so
Nice.
fast.
fur.
You don't have that tail weighing you
All
down.
you gotta do is go on the Atkins diet to gain 30.
I don't think it's gonna help grow the tail back.
Yeah, but see, Palamedes, you
You
should
don't
just
understand. If you
like
just go on
cut
keto,
off
you'll
the
get your
tail.
tail back.
Right.
Yeah. Well, so Branch, I will do. I tried to update your character sheet for the disadvantage part. It wouldn't let me, but I will put a boon or some kind of item on your character that does it.
Okay, cool.
But otherwise, I've updated your speed for you. You
Very
are a
nice.
fast motherfucker right now.
Yeah.
Fast as frick.
Yeah. You are running
Damn
faster
right.
than monks at this level.
Oh God.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't think monk base speed even.
I forgot I have my feline agility too.
Does it get up? Okay, it tops out at 70 at like 18 or something.
Yeah. So you are faster than a monk right now.
So,
Faster
what's your
than all
speed
of the
right now?
strongest.
60 feet.
60.
Oh God.
It's just straight up doubled. We're pretty fucking fast.
Yeah. But you have disadvantage on dexterity checks or saves. So
At least it's a stat that you're good at.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true too.
I took a disadvantage on a
'cause, like,
+7
if
rather
you-
than a disadvantage on a +0.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right,
I
well-
honestly wasn't sure if you were going to take anything. I was like, ooh, this could be fun because she's a hag and she could totally do this.
I still want to kill the shit out of her. I'm holding a grudge.
Got a grudge. You still got a demon thing to find and deal with too. Or
Yeah.
I was ready to make more deals. Honestly, I'd ready to give up my ears. Maybe one of my eyes. I don't know.
Oh my
Jesus.
I don't know if you want to give up an
I mean-
eye. That'd be a bad idea. Well,
Listen,
alright.
if Volo replaces it.
Yeah, Volo's not here. Sorry, he's on a different world.
Aw,
He's
Volo
in
can't give me
Faerun.
just see invisibility all the time.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Oh,
I've
dang.
made some of the stuff from Baldur's Gate in my game world, and I will make some other stuff too. I've got things I'm like, oh, I should make that.
Oh yeah. Well, if you're gonna put stuff on Baldur's Gate, when we almost beat the hag, do we get to like have an option to get +1 to a stat?
No. You missed that opportunity. I thought about giving a plus to stats, and then I was like, no, speed would be better. Let's give him the run speed or the movement speed, and then disadvantage. So
I still thought it was funny how intricate all the potions in her lair were. Like, they all suck ass, but
yeah.
I thought it was sad. I didn't realize I just drank them all at once and had a bunch of respo. Like I saved and then downed them to see what the negative effects were. There was the one that was like, "What increased strength?
Yeah.
Yo!" And then I took a long rest to see what changed there, and it was just like, "Ah, it's a permanent decrease, you motherfucker."
Yep. That's how the hags get you. And you guys didn't take any of the potions from the shop here when you killed her.
I was thinking about it, but I didn't.
I
They
didn't even
were-
think to look around.
They're not there
I-
anymore, but I would tell you they were not good to take while she was dead. Yeah.
Now the question is, are my healing potions safe?
They are, yeah.
Okay.
They're
I hope so. Otherwise, you got mega swindled.
fine.
Except you
but I
got your
will
money
say-
back, so you really didn't.
So I will tell you right now, because I'm going to have to change on your character sheet for at least a little bit. So what she did is she pricked a little bit of your blood, and you suffer -2 to your con stat for a week.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
It'll happen when you take a long rest, is what will happen. You'll
Wait,
wake up
so
feeling cold and shivery.
She turns
will
you
I
to a
get a
vampire.
-2 on the stat or on the stat bonus?
The stat. So you'll lose
Okay.
hit points. It only lasts a week. So it's not
Minus
a permanent
5
thing.
HP,
Oh.
minus 1 con save for a week. So,
Yeah.
goddamn hags.
Frederick can deal with it.
Alright, we bump into a fucking crazy lady making shit fly around for amusement again. It's on site, fellas.